Top of the morning, my brother.
Raja Grind, unique, bro. Thumbing through the bands. Come on, bro. Let's eat, bro. Let's make this play. What's going on, dog family? Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Bully Breakfast Club hosted by your dog Ben with Play Mad Kennels and my homie, man. Let them know what's happening, bro.
You already know it's Unique Bullies out of Florida. You know what I'm saying? We coming to you, bringing you nothing but positive energy, positive vibes, and positive news every single morning, Monday through
Yes, sir.
Friday, 9 to 11. You know, we can stretch it a little bit, but you know, like, we here. You feel me? For whatever questions that don't nobody want to answer for y'all, you know what I'm saying? You can always ask us, and we will definitely answer.
What it do? What it do, y'all? So look, man. First topic, first question of the day, man. It's simply this. You know, we talk about support is huge in the dog game.
Morning,
We
Bully
we,
Breed.
we went
What's
over
going
the
down?
fact that you can't really get nowhere in the game without no help. So my first question is, do you feel it's necessary to reserve a booth when going to shows? Yes or no?
Um, mm, my opinion, no,
Why not?
because I feel like, yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna reserve a booth, you gotta have more than one dog. You feel me? Like, if you just gonna be carrying around one dog, I don't really feel like that's beneficiary.
Okay, okay.
But if it's you and your homies and a couple other people and whatever, you know what I'm saying, everybody got more than just the 2, 3 dogs and whatever. Yeah,
Hey, look, hey man, I gotta say this real quick, man. Shout out to Geechee, man, with Geechee Line, man. He is really enthusiastic with every show, man, and his answers be so funny sometimes. But dude said, real quick, yes, it's like going to the club without a table.
you're right. But here's the thing though, now, but if you go to the club by yourself, then what?
Shoot, I'm linking up with people.
Oh, okay then.
Straight
So,
up.
but
But
unlike,
hey, I gotta say though, cause one time, man, when we went to the Rumble in the Jungle,
Trap,
man,
what it do, my
didn't
guy?
nobody want to go to the club. Did nobody want to go to the
What's
club with
going
me?
on?
I'm hitting Juber up. I hit a few people up, man. And Juber spun me. So I just went dolo. But I ended up running into SG there. I was in there with Stacky Guap. I was in there with a couple other dog breeders. We was just, you know what I'm saying, having a good time, chopping it up. But hey, it's so look, this is what Geechee Line talking about. This is how funny it is, because you know, sometimes you go to a club and all you do is just walk in a circle.
Facts.
All the whole time you up the stairs, back down the stairs, to this side, back to this side. Motherfuckers just don't sit still in that motherfucker. So
Right.
I feel you.
But I also feel like it's different from the club because it's like when you go to these shows, it's about networking. You feel me?
Yeah.
You might have some people that just don't want to network or not even really move around like that and just sit in one spot type shit.
Now for real though, Rise and Grind Trap, what's going on, bro?
What's going on
Man,
with
Man.
y'all?
quick question, Trap. Do you feel it's necessary to reserve a booth when going to shows?
It depends on what show.
All right, let's
Yeah,
just say
that
Rumble in
plays
the
a part.
Jungle. Let's say Rumble in the Jungle.
It depends
I
on
mean,
what you
get it
got
straight.
going. If
We
you
we
just
asking you.
if you just got one dog, yeah. If you just got one dog, I mean, probably not. But if you want to bring your yard dog, you want to bring a couple dogs out here,
Okay,
yeah, you
okay,
need one.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I don't know though, because everything it depends on where your booth at. It depends on what kind of booth you get. Everybody can't get a VIP booth because it's only a certain amount of VIP booths. So, I mean, a booth is always good to have your own space though at the show where you can
For
go when your
sure.
dog get hot and shit.
All right, so quick question off topic. Let me ask you this. I don't think you was on when I asked this question. Do you think that dog shows need to start incorporating medical booths slash tech vets at shows?
Uh, type shit. That could be cool, but they just need to have the station for like water shit, like lemon juice. and fucking alcohol and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
every show should have that. You shouldn't be expecting people to bring that. Like even though they should bring it themselves, you shouldn't be expecting people to.
for
You should
sure.
already have it at your show. Just for the people who traveling, just think about it. People traveling, they loading up all these dogs. Nigga, they might forget the alcohol and the lemon
Mm.
juice just having so much going on at your show.
So you're saying
Shit,
basically as a show, so you're basically saying as a show host,
just so
they should provide
Definitely,
lemon juice and water and all that.
definitely.
hell yeah. You don't want people. You don't want to you don't want to what's the name? You don't want people dying at your show now. You don't want
Yep.
dogs
Hell
dying
no.
at your show.
You see what Geechee said? So
That's
he
a
think that
bad
they need
look.
to make people show health records.
I think that might be a little too excessive, bro.
I said,
Yeah, that's too. You got a show with 4,000 people. You want
'Cause, I mean, I'm
people
gonna
at
keep it all the
show.
way real with you, Geechee. A lot of people don't even have a vet that they go to, bro.
What's
It's a
going on?
lot of dog breeders
Them
that
people.
do everything that a vet does at the crib. And I'm talking about surgeries and all that. You feel me? Running around and then
Nah, that's in it. So wait, hold on. You talking about that? So these people get to make. Y'all know how much these people making between these big shows making between at least 200 plus, and you talking about a booth for to keep the dogs safe is extra
that
expensive
ain't.
for them. That's crazy.
I said at the max. Let's just. I say at the bare minimum, they would want two K just to come and do that, and that could be amongst 4 people. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say they like, nah, we know that this show reels in. We want 4,000, 1,000 each, and you got us unlimited. I think that's a good investment.
Hell yeah, $4,000 to make sure none of the dogs die.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
but
it's,
I mean, shit. Some of them look at it like they might be losing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta look at it like this: if you're providing a service as far as like having all these people come to the spot, the least you could do is provide certain things to give you know what I'm saying, to give your reviews on your show a better outlook. You know what I'm saying? You can
Yes, sir.
1% can possibly change the game to where like everyone is gonna start incorporating you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Because I know when we throw our show, hey man, we giving y'all the best experience and the best assistance, man. Like, don't get me wrong, man. We will have private vendors and stuff like that, but on a more secure tip, like we will definitely be
Stop.
providing y'all that service, man. When it comes to these animals, like that. But back
Right.
to the question at hand, Bully Breed. Do you feel like it's necessary to reserve a booth when going to shows?
no.
Do you
Dude,
have any intentions on, like, what I'm saying, purchasing tents and all that? Just to, what I'm saying, for a better look, like, let's just say you go to the Bully Expo. Do you feel like it'll be necessary then?
nah, I'm definitely with it because,
Hell
like,
no.
if I can't
It
if I
ain't
can't get it
necessary,
in a
bro.
certain spot,
If you
I
got the
don't want it.
dog,
I'm gonna keep it real with
You
you.
think
And then shit like
what?
you and Trap said, as far as how many dogs, I get bored just sitting in one spot, so that'll just be a waste of money, you feel me?
Right.
I need that motherfucker where the action is at.
yeah, because I mean, you might have more fun at the show. Like a person who sit at their booth the whole show might not have as much fun as the
Right.
person
Exactly.
who walk around
Cause
the
not
whole
only
show.
that, but shit, we done been to multiple shows to where it's like, shit, bro, we'll be on one side, turn the fuck up, but then you got some other people on the other side turn the fuck up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like if you just sitting in your booth or whatever, you ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna really escape. You feel me?
You don't get to
Exactly.
see the whole show.
And then when you ask questions, like you have people like us to ask questions. Well, shit, what was the hardest dog that you seen out there? Well, shit, I don't really know, man. I was at the booth.
Hey, look, though. Look, whenever we reserve something, man, put us in the middle of the show.
What?
because we are the show. You hear me?
What?
Hey, I'm telling you, man. I really want to do a show, bro, where it's just straight action. I ain't trying to do no confirmation. I ain't trying to do no sanction. I'm straight action. As soon as you walk in, that motherfucker straight up.
What?
That's what you need to name that motherfucker. Straight
Straight
action.
action.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know how fed that motherfucker gonna go, bro? Like, it's gonna go up. Right on Smurf_TTB. Rack Runner Bully says, booth or not, I'm walking around the whole building checking everything. That's me.
Yeah, no.
Like, that's me right there, bro. I come in, you know, I link up with the bros or whatever. We'll sit back and, you know, set up. If somebody does have a booth, we'll set up there. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm moving around, bro. I don't like sitting in one spot.
Yeah, no, I'm moving around, but you know, you got some people
Look at
that's
Geechee.
conditioned. You got some people that's not really conditioned to be at dog shows all day, bro. You got some niggas that go to dog shows for 3-4 hours, 2 hours, and slide.
Nah, for real though, straight action, boy. That show's gonna be too fed. All right, so next question, man. Let's get it popping, man. I know it's a few dog breeders in the comments at work, but still got something on their mind, man. Talk to us, man. What's the question at hand that y'all really need an answer to? That y'all just really feel y'all haven't got it. It ain't nobody hit it on the nail yet. Asian boy
Hold on.
said having a booth is like a pit stop rest area after I'm making my rounds. I feel you on that, bro. Straight up. I feel like a booth, real quick, before we get to the next question, I feel like a booth is necessary when you got a lot of merch and shit too, man. Like me, I would get a booth because I'm bringing raw there. We bringing merch there. We might bring a couple puppies out. We might just need a station where, you know, production just need to chill for a second. Like, that would be my reasoning on getting a booth. But what's the next question, y'all? What's happening? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get Rachel in here, man. Because I got some questions for her. And remember, y'all, this is the Bully Breakfast Club. This is an educational platform, all positivity. Any questions that need to be answered, you know what I'm saying, they're asked here, man. And it's all for the betterment of the breeding, man. She declined respectfully. All right, come on, man. Come on with the questions, y'all. What's happening? Bully Breed.
What's going on?
What's the question, bro? I need something.
I'm over here thinking right now. Thinking whole.
Hey, Rachel, if you can get on, I really want to talk to you about something really important. I know you got a lot of experience in these dogs. I know your background in the dogs. Your
Do you
work
feel like
experience.
an incubator is necessary to whelp these litters?
Let me see, who said that?
Me.
No.
Where's that?
No, me. I said that. I just asked that.
I feel like
Yeah.
no, because I don't know. I try to let these dogs do a lot of shit natural as possible. I feel like we've been starting to do more and more extra shit each and every day.
That's the question, y'all. Do you feel incubators are necessary to whelp litters?
Yeah, me personally, I mean, I feel like it's a good thing to have, you know, for just in case. But yeah, I definitely agree with Bully Breed on that. You know, I allow the mom to be a mom. I allow her to, you know, take advantage of being a mom. You know, and it helps. I mean, shit, it helps her grow up in my eyes.
Appreciate you, Two Hard Bullies Camp. What's up, Bully fam? The Breakfast Talk. I'm learning a lot. Listening. Appreciate you guys. All right, we got a request, man.
What defines you to be a dog?
What's going on?
Rising Ground. Brian, bro, introduce yourself. Let them know where you coming from, who you represent.
Yeah, Passima Kennels. I'm in Atlanta.
Okay,
Okay.
then.
Atlanta.
McKenna's job, man.
Black, what it do?
So,
Top of the morning.
so how you feel about an incubator? You feel like it's necessary to whelp that litter you got right there?
I feel like I'm glad you said that because it's a good ass topic right now. She dropped 6. If I would have had that incubator, it would have saved the nigga life. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Why you feel like that?
Because the ones so she had the ones she dropped. One of them looked like it could have been a little preemie a little bit. Then the other ones had fluid, like they had got milk in their lungs.
Aspirated.
Aspirated.
So they told me, yeah. So I hit the aspirator, but when I hit the aspirator, it basically caught on too late. So I done went and bought the motherfucking expensive ass breathing treatment machine, whole 9 da. But if I had that incubator, that shit definitely would have helped me.
Why do you feel like the incubator would have stopped the dog from aspirating?
Nah, it ain't just from aspirating. I feel like she couldn't breathe. So if I would have had like, you know what I'm saying, a better oxygen supply, it would have helped out more.
Okay.
I went through some wild shit this morning. I'm taking the damn kids to school. Motherfucking owl just flew in front of the damn car.
Damn. That's
Now you
crazy.
on bullshit. I gotta take. They coming to come pick this motherfucker up and take this motherfucker to the wildlife center.
Owl?
Look, we think I'm finna show you.
Damn. What new or young breeder would you consider on their way to be an OG breeder?
Bully breed.
Me?
Damn. You picked that motherfucker up.
That motherfucker big as hell. I'm finna drop it off at the little wildlife center.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's still alive. Still breathing.
That's hard.
Then they'll try to keep that motherfucker.
That motherfucker big as hell.
What's the wing?
The wingspan big as fuck. Probably
What you
longer than
just
my
show?
arm.
Hold on, what did you just show?
You a bad motherfucker for even picking that motherfucker
Hold
up.
on, what'd you just show? I didn't
Hold
see
It
it.
was a
Hold on.
Owl.
A what?
A owl.
A fucking owl.
Owl.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
bitch. Look, I'm gonna show
You
you.
know how hard them is to even find? That nigga.
What the motherfucker just started fluttering and got up out here on your ass?
Nah, he did. Why you playing? When I had to put him in this cage. Cause his ass started rolling and shit on the goddamn ground, but he can't fly.
Where the nigga blend in with the blanket?
You don't see?
Or that's how big he is?
You don't see that big ass owl?
That's
Oh
definitely
shit!
an owl.
God damn, that's a big ass owl. What the fuck,
He said you don't see that big
bro?
ass
I thought
owl?
this shit blended it, bro. What? Hold
Hey,
up.
hey, pass him real quick. Let me I'm about to rotate the live real quick. I know you about to take the owl to the emergency center. Jump on as soon as you get done.
I got you.
All right, bro. I appreciate you jumping on this morning. That's
All
crazy, man.
Yeah, that was hard.
That dude got a good heart right there, man. So hey, y'all check it out, man. I'm about to add Blackwater Bulldog. All y'all know her is Rachel, man. I'm about to let her introduce herself real quick. We got some shit to talk about this morning for sure. Rise and grind.
Oh, I know.
Grind. Let them know who
morning.
you are. Let them know who you are, who you represent, and where you coming from.
My name is Rachel, aka Miss Blackwater Bulldogs, and I am checking in from North Carolina.
Shout out to North Carolina. Okay.
Yes, NC stand up. We lit over here. We lit.
All right. So first question for you, real quick. How long have you been a judge?
About 2.5 years.
What registry do you judge under?
Then she broke.
It's probably spun out.
Shit, damn.
Yeah, somebody calling her.
She said 1 second.
Someone's calling her phone. Yeah, so you gotta wait for it to finish ringing.
Shit,
We can't hear.
he trying to decline.
Yeah, I already know how that shit be going. You gotta
You hear me?
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, my phone won't stop ringing. So
So you-
what? So I
Yeah.
started out with ABR. When I started out being a sanction show judge, I started out with ABR.
Okay.
The first sanctioned show I ever judged was the Wow Factor in
Shout out to
2021.
Jay Cosby, the Wow Factor.
Yeah, the original one, the Ohio one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got some puppies to show y'all. I want to see some puppies.
So let me ask you a question. So with you being with ABR and you doing the standards or whatever, I know they had different classes for certain dogs and exotics and whatever, you know, like separated. Now, was there a certain standard that they had for exotic?
Hold on 1 second. James, message though, because he's calling me. My phone won't stop ringing, and I'm live right now. And Chubb is here. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. This is why I don't be trying to get on live because my life is crazy. My phone don't stop ringing. Dogs, it'd be wild.
We understand. Ask her again, Unique.
Okay, so like with you doing ABR or whatever for however period of time, and you judged these dogs that was in the ring, was there a certain standard that you had to follow by? Like if these dogs had a tail or if they didn't have a tail, would that determine a winner?
Absolutely. Every registry has a list of breed standards for their breeds that they allow in their registry.
Right.
Is the exotic in that standard or in that category or in that registry as well?
You said, is there
exotic?
What? Exotic standard? ABR has an exotic standard, yes.
No, I'm talking about, you said every registry has a standard to their breed. Is the exotics featured in every registry?
No, the exotic bully is not a recognized breed for every registry. No.
Okay. What registries are they recognized in?
ABR, BRC, EBR, ICBR, I think WBR too. I think there's a registry in Texas that allows the exotic bullies too. I don't know all of them, but these are the ones that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to the tail in this exotic lane, I gotta ask you, because this is the most debated feature on the exotic dogs, and we know to exotic standard a tail doesn't have to be there.
Yep.
But
IBR, you're right. IBR, IBR is new to me. IBR is new. IBR definitely accepts the exotic breed as well.
But
with tails,
I got it. Hold on.
That's George Soto's registry.
Real quick though, Rachel, let me ask you this real quick. So you got two dogs in front of you that you're judging. They're identical. They meet all the criteria that's what's asked for in the exotic lane. One of them has a short tail, one of them has a long tail. Which dog are you picking? So
if they are equally the same,
only difference is the tail. One has a tail.
Me personally, I'm going to pick the tail. I'm going to explain to you why I would pick the tail. I would pick the tail because it's preferred. In the breed standard, it's not required, but it's preferred. There's a lot of traits in dogs that are not required, but they're preferred. And when they say preferred, that's basically to make the dog a better dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would go with the tail. If everything else is equal, I would pick the dog with a tail because ideally that's preferred.
Okay. So someone said in the comments, Geechee said, he said that he would choose the one that walks better. So the one that would gait better, would that also determine whether that dog had a tail or not?
Well, you guys said everything is equally balanced. So if everything is the same and we are just solely based off of a tail,
right?
I would go with the tail because my vision of an exotic bully, is for it to have a full tail.
Do you feel like a tail completes a dog?
No, it doesn't complete a dog, but it's preferred. Like I wouldn't shy away from a dog because it doesn't have a tail.
Mm-hmm. I just had to ask that because it's a huge debate.
It's really a preference thing. That's why it's a preferred trait because it's not a preference. So it's not required. When you're breeding towards the standard, you want to implement the traits that are required. right? That's breeding towards the standard. Preferred is more or less like, you know, you can have it, but you don't have to have it. Like my breed, they have tails. We'll talk about tails for my breed, the Old English Bulldog. So believe it or not, a lot of oldies are born with full tails. Like it has American Bulldog in them, and American Bulldogs have full tails. So me, I dock my tails because I like the crop look. It's a preferred thing. That's not going to take away from me if I show my dogs in the ring. You know what I mean? But it is preferred. In the standard, it says that a full tail is preferred. They'd rather have a full tail, but it ain't going to take away if you don't have a full one. Has to be nice too. Another thing is with the oldies, like another reason why I dock the tails is because a lot of times you cannot tell a tail set is going to be nice when a dog is a puppy. So like, if you have a dog that has a gay tail, you're not going to know that until the dog's older.
Right.
And a gay tail will throw you off in the ring. Yeah, that's when the tail curls up at the end, like a gay tail, right? You won't know that in the beginning. So for me, I'm trying to eliminate those possibilities early. So I'm taking the tails off from the rip because I don't want to get stuck with a badass dog and it got a fucking gay tail and it's a year old and I can't take it off now because it's too old. Yeah. So a lot of times people don't separate breeds. Like every breed has its own standard. Every breed has its own set of structure. Like you can't stack a Frenchie the way you stack a bully. You can't gate a Frenchie the way you gate a bully. Like you need to learn your specific breed and focus on that breed. You know what I mean? Because every breed is different.
Scoot back a little bit, Rachel. We can't see you. Scoot back a little bit.
Back a little bit. Scoot back a little bit.
There you go. Now we can see you.
Yeah, you know, this is my life. That's what I do.
Kick back and chop it up with us. We trying to see. Who you promoting this morning?
Who am I promoting this morning?
Shirt.
Oh, this Mountain View Kennels.
Shout out to Mountain.
Mountain View Kennels. She out of Pennsylvania. She breeds. Oh, she got a lot of shit over there. She got the big ropes. She got the fluffy Isabella full big rope. She got a $250 million dog over there for real.
Okay.
That dog to pop out. Yeah, he's young. His name is Sugar Daddy. He's pretty dope. She got some hairless. She got some pink shit. She got a lot of shit.
Okay.
Mountain View Kennel. She's dope.
All right. So I ain't mean to throw you off, but you were saying it's hard to. You said every breed has its personal requirements and its hard
standard. So every breed has its own specific standard, their own specific breed requirements. So you can't put breeds together and expect to get the same results. Like you can't look at it. Like basically, you can't study one breed and use those same things onto another breed. It's a lot of difference. Like feet, eye separation, ear sets, tail sets, top lines.
Yeah.
Movement. Some dogs are single tracking, some dogs are double pacing. Like it's a lot. It's not something that you learn.
Double pacing mean?
Oh, I can't really explain it. It's something that you would have to see. It's movement. It's how it's where the certain feet place while they're moving. Like, do you guys know proper movement? If you catch a dog in proper gait, all feet will be off the floor. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta send you some pictures so you can see it. Like you literally will see a screenshot of a dog gaiting and all feet will be off the floor. All four. That's proper movement. I had made status a little while ago and people probably thought I was being funny, but I see a lot of people saying that their dogs, you know, my dog got good movement. Just because your dog is moving don't mean it got good movement.
Damn. I never even thought about that. See, that's why I wanted you to get on here, because I really wanted people to know like the true inside scoop of what it really takes to be in the ring. Now I gotta ask you this. Do you feel like a clean exotic could win something in the ring?
Hell yeah. Listen. Yeah, I do feel like clean exotics can win stuff in the ring.
Okay. So it's safe to say for those who are breeding exotics, if they do train properly with the, what do you call it, unique, the lead or the leash to walk around the ring, they got a shot at in confirmation.
Bro, my first show at the Wow Factor, I picked a micro exotic female for my best in show winner.
Okay.
My first sanctioned show ever. It was a micro exotic female. Mike Noti owns her. Concrete Bullies. They're up north. They're up north. Nice ass. Her name was Tater Tot. She was a Stan Lee daughter or granddaughter.
Okay.
No, I'm not. So y'all don't quote me on that. Got a lot of learning to do with the pedigrees. I'll keep it real with that. I don't be faking jacks. If I don't know something, I don't know something. But she was nice. I got some pictures of her still. Clean, but bully. Exotic too. Like, and
I got it.
Brindle. And she was Brindle. And she was Brindle. Come on.
All right, quick question from the comments.
APK,
Real quick,
I don't want.
Hold on.
So, go ahead.
Quick question from the comments to you, Rachel, from Smurf _world _PS. He says, how do you even practice with your dog to do this?
Practice with your dog to do this. So first you need to learn how to stack your dog. There's videos and stuff. Learning how to stack your dog. I can give, like, a lot of it is demonstration, but whenever you're stacking your dog, your front feet should come directly down from your shoulder set, right? So like you want to come directly down. Your dog's foot shouldn't be like way the fuck over here.
Right.
So, like, no, your dog's foot should be directly down from the shoulder. If your dog got elbows, you see I got elbows. If your dog got elbows, they're gonna stand out. You don't gotta overstack your dog for the bows to stand out.
Right.
And if your dog has a wide chest, it's gonna stay wide if you stack the feet straight down. That's people don't know how to stack their dogs.
That's
and
right.
then the back feet. You know what I see? I'm gonna say this. In exotics, the most common thing that I see in exotics that I don't like is cowhockness. There's a lot of exotics that are cowhock, bro. A lot. So cowhock means when your back feet are easty-westy, basically. I'm trying to say it in an easy way for everybody to understand. When the back feet turn out like a duck, that's cowhock. That's not correct at all. It's not. Now the standard, I know ABR standard allows it because they say for the exotic breed, it holds a lot of substance and mass, right? The exotics is supposed to be heavy bone, heavy mass, heavy substance. So in order for the dog to hold that substance and mass up, it's going to kind of take away from the rear. So that's their way of allowing a little bit of cowhockness with the exotics. But I think we can do better. I think people can breed dope ass fucking exotics and they don't got to be all the way clean, but they should be functional. And when I say functional, dogs should be able to move in the front and in the back with no complications. If you imagine walking like a duck, how does that, like, how can you walk like a duck?
It's gonna be uncomfortable.
Exactly. So these are just things that we need to keep in mind when we're breeding. Every time you breed, you want to breed better. So you want to put two dogs that complement each other together. So if you got a male that got a dope ass rear, it's okay to take them to a bitch that don't got a great rear. Then you got to make sure your picks are right, that you're picking the better dogs to keep to go ahead and further on your generations. Like I'm not ashamed to admit that I've been focusing on rear for years. That's what I focus on. When I breed my dogs, I breed for rears because I already got head, I already got bone, I got substance. That's what I needed to improve on. So when I breed my dogs, I match them up by rears and I make my picks off of rears.
Okay.
Because that's the hardest thing. Head's easy. To me, head's easy to fix. That's easy. Bone's kind of easy too. It's structure that's hard.
Yeah. So what is your so it's safe to say that your ultimate cleanup would be the rear. You want a strong rear.
Yeah, I want a strong rear.
Okay.
So
I gotta ask you. I sent you a video.
Look at the bone. Look at the bone on this puppy. Do you see my finger?
Yeah.
He's only.
Check it out. Oh, look, I sent you a video a couple days ago, and the dog's rears, like the legs, look, it went like backwards.
Whose dog is that? First of all.
I mean, I
because
set them out like that, but I wanted to ask you because we also. It's another.
Hold on. So I'm just just to kind of warn you, I'm not ever going to critique anyone's dog if it's not their dog. So don't send me somebody else's dog and ask me to break down a dog. I'm not going to do it. If it's your dog, I'll do it.
Okay.
That's just out of respect. You feel me? Because I don't bash people's dogs, and I don't want to. Some people can't handle constructive criticism. If you tell them something's wrong with their dog, I had niggas tell me to suck their dick when I told them their dog's rear wasn't right.
Whoa. We want to keep it clean. We got kids on here.
I'm just saying, some people can't handle it. So if it's for you, I got you, because we already have that type of relationship. You're reaching out to me to learn, so I wanted to do. But I don't want to critique someone else's dog unless it's sent by them. And it's really for real. You can I can only give you a thorough evaluation on rear is by me seeing the dog move. Like, videos are cool, but it ain't the same as seeing a dog in person.
Okay. You right. I could definitely agree with that. But I was just wondering, all right, so what does it mean though when a dog's rears like go like backwards, like a grasshopper? What does that mean?
What do you mean backwards?
Like some dogs that they got a real freaky rear, and you know, like the leg will curve to the side. Like, say if you just standing still and you got hips, they go like they poke out to the east and the west, but say they were poking out more to the south. You know what I'm saying? Like backwards.
That's probably messed up.
What was it?
His hip set. So your rear assembly is basically the whole backside of your dog. It's the whole backside. So it starts out at the hip, top line. Part of the rear is top line because the top line falls off on the rear. So you have that. You have the hip set. You have your turn of stifle. You have your hocks. What else do you got back there? You got it's like a machine. You know what I mean? Like, dogs are kind of like a machine. So it's about function. Right. So if any of that is thrown off, it's going to throw off the whole movement. So that's really why sanctioned shows are real big on movement, because if you look, you can tell. You can tell when you watch a dog move if something's right or if something's not right.
Yeah. And that, I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of dogs, I've seen it a lot more lately. You know, I be getting so many DMs of dogs and stuff like that. So that's just one thing that I frequently, and I've been wanting to know, like, what is the problem with that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I wish I had a dog right now that I could prop up for y'all to just show you, but I really don't. I don't right now. My big dogs are outside. I want to answer this guy too. So the practice. So the first thing to me, if you're trying to work on training a dog for show, is just to get your dog to walk on a lead. Like, just regular walking, side by side, up and down the street. I work my dogs in my driveway just to keep them on the side of you, because that's important for conformation. Like I said, movement is everything. Stacking is more for fun show. Conformation, you want them to stack, but I feel like it's more for movement. I use a lot of baiting techniques. Like, I find something that my dogs like, and I use that, whether if it's the Frenchies like toys, they like squeakies. Some dogs like treats. I do raw hot dogs or cheese, like cheese slices. I use those. It's patience too. So like you would learn how to stack your dog properly, stack your dog, and then what I do is I put like food in the mouth. I take it away, put it back, take it away, put it back. So that's making my dog learn how to stay. Because if I stay, she's going to give it back to me in a couple of seconds. And I always count to like 5. Like, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, give it back, take it away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, give it back. So that way they kind of, then it also gets their attention. Because now they're looking at me. Huh?
Right. I said they anticipated.
Correct. And then just gradually doing steps by that. Like, I like to free stack because I feel like that's showing off. So free stacking is when you get your dog to stack without even touching the dog. Yeah. Right? So I'll gate the dog, and then I'll swing the dog around, and then it'll stop. But you can only do that with a good structured dog. If the dog don't got structure, you can't free stack it. Because if you free stack it, the feet going to be this way, this going to be that way. So it's really just for real clean dogs that you don't got to manipulate them when it comes to stacking them, because they are that clean.
Right.
I actually... Not for nothing, my fluffy puppy, he is like that. And I just realized that this past weekend because I allowed my son to take him in the ring. which is kind of risky, right? Because kids don't know what they're doing. They really don't. It's all about fun with the kids. But if you have an upcoming dog that you are looking to promote as a stud, then you don't want you want to make sure everything is everything. For me, I want to make sure my dog is promoted right. I don't want no fucked up pictures. I don't want no fucked up videos. That can make or break a dog, a picture or a video. I learned that like 10 years ago. Yeah. So anyway, I let my son take him in, and my dog looked crazy with my son in the ring without him even stacking him. So that's how I know he's a winner.
Okay. Quick question, real quick. We got Pandemic_Bullies. He says, what is the ideal height for a show ring exotic?
There's different varieties. Micro is under 13 inches, and then you got your standard, which is what, 13 to 15. So I think there's two different height varieties for most of the registries. Again, don't quote me because every registry is different. But usually there's two. There's micro exotic and standard exotic, and micro is 13 and under.
Okay. So when you say standard exotic, it's more so like pocket?
Yeah, not micro. Standard is not micro. Standard is 14 to 15 inches. Like, it's taller than micro.
But when you say standard, though, are you just saying like a standard height?
Listen. A lot of the varieties. So varieties are categories in your specific breed, right? So in a sanction show, you have your American Bully breed. Then you have varieties. So you have pocket, and I'm talking about for American Bully, not exotic. You have pocket, you have standard, you have XL, and you have classic, right? The only thing that's really different in those is the height requirements. Classic is more skinny, refined style bully, less bone, less substance. But with your pocket, your standard, and your XL, it's really just a height difference. Okay. So when you got your exotic bullies, you have your micro and your standard. It's really just about the height difference, really, is what it is. Okay. Because your micro is going to be a lot shorter than your standard exotic. So if you don't have a micro or nano is not even technically a category. I want to say people just kind of made up nano for the really, really super smalls, because I've yet to see a nano variety in a registry. Fun show categories, yeah, all the time, because there's a lot of nanos out there, but I haven't seen it for a registry yet. And I want to say that's supposed to be 11 inches or under is for nanos, is what they're saying.
I thought it was 10, under 10.
Maybe it is under 10, but don't quote me.
That's what a lot of breeders have been saying lately.
But see, it's not a variety, so who's to say the exact inches or what?
Right.
You know what I mean? This is more for fun shows. This is more for that type of stuff.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, to each his own. Whoever throws a show, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Mm-hmm. You throw in a show, you do whatever categories, you say it how you want to say it.
Quick commercial break, y'all, man. Hey, it's the Bully Breakfast Club. Make sure y'all get y'all some breakfast. This is the Chick-fil-A Chicken Minis with the hash browns, with a pound. And make sure y'all tap in when y'all watching the Bully Breakfast Club to get y'all some breakfast, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm about to go get breakfast right now, too. Hit me up if y'all need anything now. Thank you for having me on, too. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you.
All right. Have a good day.
I know a lot of
yeah.
All right,
y'all follow me. If y'all need help, follow me. I have a lot of promotion for a lot of shows. I actually just posted up my schedule. So if you guys need anything, if y'all ever see me at any shows, I'm very friendly. You can come ask me questions. I'm going to keep it all the way real, though. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. I don't sugarcoat nothing. So if you can't handle the facts, don't ask.
No, straight
Hey, man, she said it first, man. Make sure y'all get up with Rachel with Blackwater Bulldogs. Appreciate. Oh, she's a judge, too, y'all. So
yeah. I got a couple of dates open. So if anybody's looking for a dope female judge, holla at me.
Nah, for real, though, man. Hey, we definitely need you at our show. Because these new judges, hey, real quick, I know you about to cut out, go get something to eat, but these new judges, I'm not feeling it.
You just need, you know what? I'm not going to knock anybody because that's not my character. It comes with experience. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Like, we live and we learn. You know what I mean? As time goes by, people get better. But I got you. Just let me know.
All right, Rachel, you have a good day. Appreciate you jumping on the Bully Breakfast Club.
All right, you too. Bye,
All
y'all.
right, peace.
Peace.
Hey man, that right there, man, that's what I feel like a lot of people needed to hear that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people needed to hear that for sure, man. Super informative, man. Like, hey, I know a lot of people trip off of height. I know a lot of people. She said something about exotics is more so on the substance, the bone, the mass. Like, it's crazy, man. It's that real, man. Let me get
But
hold on quick. Hold on. We got another guest tapping in real quick. Goes by the kennel name Pandemic Bullies. Or Pandemic Bullies, my fault. What's going on, brother?
What's up with it? What's up with it?
hey, good morning.
Uh,
How you
Yeah.
Quick, just let them know what your name is. Let them know where you coming from or who you represent.
Hey, my name is Dub B, a Pandemic Bullies 317. Hey, I just want to say real quick, bro, that's what I'm talking about. It ain't nobody out here on no bullshit. Like, I really can sit down and tune in, enjoy my breakfast, and get some qualified information. Like
Nah, for real though.
like hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you put on for the fucking city and or the culture. Real
Hey, man.
shit.
Appreciate it,
I
bro,
appreciate
man.
it.
With this
Tell
being
them,
said,
bro,
man,
where we at, man?
I'm out.
Where we at? Tell them where you at.
I'm at 317.
Nap Town and Yo Town, man. Straight up, man. We make it
465 Riders.
straight
Indian
up.
City, Indianapolis.
I appreciate you jumping on here, bro. Give us real quick, man. What's the question that you?
You
Oh,
tap.
get it out. All right, man. Hey, bro. I want to tap in back on that. We, as a whole, man, are all Wolf Pit members. Let me tell y'all that first and foremost. Everybody on the screen is a Wolf Pit member, and it is one of the most powerful groups in the dog game. And we got so many people, man, from so many different backgrounds, but we all got one mission, and that's just to better the breeding, man. So I feel like this is necessary every day, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know it all either. You know, we still chop it up amongst each other to try to understand what's going on and complete a mission that, you know, is super hard to complete, you know what I'm saying? But with the opportunity to you know what I'm saying, exchange knowledge with different breeders, upcoming breeders, OG breeders, judges, doctors, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is for your personal gain. So again, this is the Bully Breakfast Club educational platform. If y'all need anything, y'all got any questions, like, feel free to ask, man. We doing this all for the betterment of the breed, man. Let's get it. All right, we got Global Connections jumping in, man. What's going on? Shout out to the Wolf Pit for leading by example with these lives. I respect it.
I appreciate it.
Yo,
Yo, Global, what's going
yeah.
on?
What's up,
Let them
Global?
know,
Hey,
let them know who you are. Let them know where you're coming from, who you represent, bro.
Bang it.
Hey, man, Global Connections, man. Pittsburgh, PA, man. Official pit member. You know what I'm saying? Owner, half bull, half amazing. He's definitely open right now. We just bred him the day before yesterday. Shit's looking real good. Took him to a bape daughter. I actually did a dual sire with him. So we're going to see what happens.
Okay. All right, so what's the question, man, that you really want to ask that you feel like you never really got a solid answer to?
I ain't got one, right? I was just jumping on here fucking with y'all, but if I had a question, let me see. Damn.
Global,
It make you get in your brain, huh?
I ain't trying to cut you off, but since you brought it up, go ahead and just let the people know what a dual sire is, because everybody don't know what that is.
All right. Well, my dual sire. Well, the way I did it, I put HB sperm in the left horn and Banner sperm in the right.
Let them know. Let them know what a dual sire is, though. They don't know what you're talking about.
I used 2 males on 1 female.
Okay. And what would have you do something like that, bro?
Well, my bitch, she a little older, so this is the last time I'm a breeder. So I couldn't decide who I wanted to use on her.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do them both, get it out the way. kill two birds with one stone. Hopefully, you know what I mean.
Okay. Is this the first time you ever did this procedure?
First time I have, yeah, a dual sire, yeah, yep.
Is she a try?
Is she a try?
Yeah.
No, she's my chocolate babe daughter.
Okay.
So it's like and then I took her to my Hulk son and HB. So I'm gonna have to DNA everything and see what's going on when they come out.
Yeah.
Real.
No, that's a fact.
So,
Hey
but
man,
my vet,
hey, real quick, we actually did this before too, man.
yeah.
Like, who did we do that? Bully Breed, who did we do this on?
We did it on Riot.
Hey, look, so
We had a whole Maury show, y'all.
hey, for real though, like this is real talk, y'all. Like, not to be bullshit or nothing. Like, dual sire is recognized on registries too. Like, it is okay to do this procedure of what Global Connections just did. Okay, but one time, man, we had a female in heat, and Gab ended up connecting naturally with the female, but we still pulled Phantom and did an AI with Phantom. You know what I'm saying? So
Did the AI first, and then we end up letting all the dogs out at once, and then she got a hold to it. The stud got a hold to her.
Yeah. So like we never went beyond measure to do DNA to see if this pup is this dog's dad, but we did for some fun shit. Like did a whole Maury show because the whole litter came out half Merrill, half solid color pies, all this shit. And we did a Maury show on this specific topic, man, just for the fun of it. And it went viral on TikTok and shit like that. But this is the actual procedure that a lot of breeders do, practice. You know what I'm saying? Because you do got multiple studs out there that you just, damn, I really like both of them. You know what I'm saying? And it goes down like that. So talk to them, Global, man. Let them know let them know why you went this way, bro.
Well, like I said, she was getting this is the last time I'm a breeder. You know what I mean? She'll be 5. Like by the time she have them, she'll be 5. So that was it for her. She's gonna get put up after that. So
she retired, going out with a
and it was like I couldn't choose between Banner or HB. It was like, and then HB, I wanted to use him, but then it was just like I gotta try to get both of them. I gotta try to kill two birds with one stone because I'm not gonna be able to come back and do it next time. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Done. So I mean that was like the only reason why I did it because she was gonna be her last time. Other than that, I think I'd have just did it regular. I mean, I'll do it if this worked out for me. Now that I tried it, oh yeah.
So you are gonna go the extra mile and get the DNA test and all that on the puppy?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be watching, man. I'm definitely gonna keep that in the back of my mind and ask you how it turned out, man. If your results were successful, straight up.
Definitely. Cause she gave me some options. She gave me 2 options, and then I gave her an option of my own that I've been hearing. But what she said was, she was like, if you got a preference, what dog you like a preference, like which dog you want to be the baby dad more than the other? I was like, not really. She's like, well, if you do, I can AI that dog one day. And then we'll come in the next day and AI her with the second dog, and that'll be like the cleanup guy. That'll get anything that the first dog didn't get. I'm like, all right, but that will put the first dog's chances higher. I really didn't have a preference. Then she was like, well, and then we could mix it all together, shoot it up in there, and good luck with the race. I said, well, chances of that is, 50-50. So I'm like, well, what about putting one dog in one horn and one dog in the other horn?
Yep.
And she was like, It was crazy. She was like, I did that one time before. You're the first person that said, the second person came to me and wanted it done like that.
Okay.
That was why she didn't give me those options. And then when she did it, she was like, yeah, I like that. She did it though. So,
I think that is a better 50-50 chance than the mix.
Now,
does it matter what hornet goes in first?
Well, I don't know. She put HB in the left, Banner in the right. Now my only thing is, like, I know y'all have had dogs where there was only puppies on the left, there was only puppies on the right.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, now that it wasn't mixed, if she don't take on one side, I might not have one dog. If she don't take on the other side, vice versa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like doing it this way, it kind of like keeps the dog separated, kind of, but it still ain't a guarantee. You know what I mean?
Okay, quick question from the comments, real quick. It says from Mountain_Edge_Kennels. It says how many breedings for a female? Like how many breedings can a female
It
have?
depends.
Well, yeah, it depends. But I was told you can breed them up to 7 years old. So if you're
Up to 7 years old.
yeah, up to 7 years old. I don't go that far. I only really want to get 4, maybe 4 out of if that. You know what I mean? But with my babe daughter, you gotta think she didn't take the first 3 times. You know what I mean? Then I got her the 3rd time, the 4th time I lost everything, and then here we go again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Me, personally, I give my females about between 2 to 3. Why? Because if I can't make what I want out of those 2 to 3 breedings, something ain't right.
Quick comment from the comments from Geechee Line_. Breed her until puppy rate drops drastically.
okay, that
What?
makes sense. I mean,
I
she
was
ain't
about to
dropping
say
no
it
eggs.
means like puppy count. So like, boom, she dropped 7 the first time. The next time she might drop 6. The next time she might drop 5. The next time she might drop 2.
Yeah.
That's
And
when
motherfucker one more time.
All right. So what about the females that just dropped 2 off the first go round?
That could be because of the first go round, right?
shit.
When he say first go round, I don't think he mean first heat. I think he just saying like the first time she had puppies.
The
Yeah.
first time she has puppies, she dropped
That's
a
what I'm talking
deuce.
about.
What do
y'all feel like that was?
I've had
here's the thing.
I had a female drop 2 on me, her first, and then turn around and drop 5. I had a female drop 7, then turn around and drop 3. So it's like you know.
I feel it. I'm a me play man. If I had
what it do?
dog, I'm a breed her one more time and see what she do.
See, Young_Legendary_Bully said my girl dropped 1 her first litter and then 9 on her second.
Mm-hmm.
Come back over here.
My bro said she might have been too young. That could, I can see that too. But she was this was definitely her second heat. All right, quick question from the comments. Dogman_Pete_4LK says, how did you guys
What
build
up,
your
big
platforms?
What did you guys?
How did we build the platform?
Yeah, how did you guys build your internet platforms?
Had to come on here and get on these lives, and then after that, get to them shows to meet these people on these lives. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir.
Man,
You
got to get online, and you got a network.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
a network.
Shows.
Yeah. Shows is definitely.
Because I'm just now really
shows build trust.
up lives.
Huh?
Okay, another question from the comments, real quick. It says Boom_City_Bully Camp. How young is too young to breed?
I think under 10 months.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Under 10 months, it's a no-go, man. But don't get me wrong, like some dogs, I bred a pocket at 9 months and she didn't take. But you know what I'm saying? This was a pocket female, so I would definitely say for all dogs of this breed, 10 months or better. Because in all honesty, registries are only going to recognize the female at 10 months and older.
Thanks.
If they're under 9 months, they won't recognize that.
If she slip up and have something young like that, you just gonna have to prove it through DNA test.
Yep.
That's all. The registry will still give you your shit.
Yep.
You just gonna have to prove it through DNA test.
All right. I got a question for y'all, man.
Shoot. I like that.
Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold on, I'm about to pin it right now.
Hey, who all up the TSP show on here? Everybody?
I don't know.
Willie Breed?
I ain't gonna be there.
Oh yeah, I think you got it. Your baby, right? Yeah, congratulations, kid. Real
Right
shit.
now.
It's all right. Quick question, y'all. Check it out. Everybody tune in. This is real, man. We all breeding dogs. It's always a debate about this in particular. Is it necessary to skip the first heat?
It
It
depends.
depends.
It
If she coming her
depends.
first heat at 12
All
months, 12 months,
right. What, you gonna
not
wait again?
necessary. If she coming heat at 12 months, it ain't
Come on,
necessary. Her first heat.
I'm just asking. Get you
Yeah,
know what
nah,
I'm saying? Got to get it on.
me.
Huh?
I'm
Go
just
ahead, Unique.
See, me personally, like if I had a bitch come in at 6 months and 2 days, she turned around and came back and heat at 10 months, bro. I was damn near scared to breed her because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Second heat, 10 months. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get papers at the time, bro. The nigga told me as long as she was 10 months, you can go. Second heat, you're good.
oh, I
If
got another.
a bitch come in the heat, like prime example, my Dizzy bitch, she ain't come in the heat yet, bro. She about to be a year old. You think I'm
Yeah,
finna
so as soon as she come, you
what,
go.
bro? You think I'm finna wait?
Another 6 months?
You know
What?
what I mean?
Man,
Bro, you
bitch,
think
you
I'm
gonna
gonna wait?
Well, hey, people be waiting on that 6 months to slide, boy.
Yeah,
But
live.
all right, check it out. Gorilla Body Frenchie says, do you think the age of the stud affects the mental health of puppies?
That's a good
That's
question.
a real good
That's a
question.
good question.
Let me pin that, man. We'll get back to the first heat, but
we gotta
let me
look that
let me
up.
pin this real quick because I think a lot of people will definitely want to get in
That's
on
a good
this.
question. That's almost getting into the goddamn sheesh.
That's like
We on some neurology right
Yeah,
now in the dog.
that's like saying the daddy is childish.
oh,
For real.
thanks.
Yeah, that was a good one
He
there.
said, nature-wise, no. Ethically, yes. But some take 14 months to see blood. Oh, he's still talking about the. I'm not. I've used a couple dogs before they were a year old, and I don't feel like I had any mental issues. I feel like a lot of mental issues come from when the blood is too much inbred on inbred on inbred.
Yeah.
Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think the age of the stud matters
You got a charger?
because shit, you got kids at what 12,
Yeah.
11. You feel me? Like damn,
What's
some
the
wild.
word, Gumbo? Okay, back to the question at hand, y'all. Do y'all think the age of a stud affects the mental health of puppies? Me personally, I've bred to dogs that haven't been heavy on the inbreeding that were young, and I've bred to dogs that were heavy on the inbreed that were young. Now I'm gonna speak on my dogs, okay? Now everybody knows, like, I got the most functional, freakiest looking female in the game, man. Her name is Superhead. Her tongue stays out her mouth. All right. Now she's not your most active dog as far as, like, dogs barking and stuff. Like, she don't do a lot of barking, but she will. You know what I'm saying? And then I got her brother, her littermate brother, where like he's just not. Like, bro told me, like, I brought him to shows and said he's a nice little Merrill dude, real nice. Like, body's A+. Like, he's my project dog, you feel me? But he comes off like he's just has slow moments. But it's not like, it's just more so like, I had him in a ring one time, and this is a real story, y'all. I had him in a ring for Best Merrill. And, like, he's hard, man. Barrel color pattern, phenomenal. Full tail, complete, ready to eat. But the dude did not pick Boucher because of his personality. That's what he said. He was like, your dog just doesn't seem happy at all. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, this is real talk. He didn't look at my dog's structure or nothing. Like I low key got into it with the dude. Like, are we judging dogs off of personality or their fucking features? You know what I'm saying?
He's a dog man reader.
But this dude literally told me that your dog just isn't a happy dog in the ring. And he's not. Like, whenever like he's outside, like he'll interact with other dogs, but then he'll just be on some chill shit. But like when people will walk up to the house, he'll get real aggressive and be alert. Like he's just, I don't want to say he's retarded, but sometimes he comes off. Sometimes he comes off like that. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like sometimes he just comes off like
I don't want to say retarded, but
like
his attention span ain't where it should
he's
be.
a good dog, man. Like it's not like he's unresponsive, but he comes off like, I know y'all seen that movie, The Radio. He comes off like that.
Because he come off like radio.
Yeah, like he'll cut, like he's hard, but he just like his. I don't know. He'll just surprise you, man. Like some shit he'll do, he'll just surprise you. Like
life is like a box of chocolates.
No, I ain't even trying to be funny, man. Like for real though, this is real talk, bro. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I know he's not retarded, but it just goes back to saying this, like
be just chill, you know what I mean?
It's too much of the same blood running through him to where he's not active like how I want him to be. Like now, my latest litter, super active. As soon as the dogs hit the ground, he'll sit down and run crazy and go. But like the other dogs, they start attacking the big dogs and like they just show a different type of personality. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like it's a mental health like how he through. I feel like mental health is them dogs with them big ass heads and they just stuck. You know what I'm saying? That's mental health to me. For real though. See, double Joe says that's the blood. It's the blood. Like he's a dog that's screaming outcross me ASAP. Like outcross me ASAP. I need it. Like for real though, man. But, all right, back to Twin31_ says, you think studs produce better at a younger age or older?
I'm gonna say older. From I'm gonna just say from having Banner semen analysis at the same time as HBs and them being 7 months apart, the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say older.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can agree.
Because Banner threw like 687 million, and HB was like 290 million. But at 9 months, she still said it was good, but he should be he'll do better when he get older.
Hey, Geechee Line says hanging tongue syndrome is real and is a characteristic of being slow in the head.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
That's why I was laughing, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, Geechee is silly, man. But he being dead ass serious. But I can hear him talking and saying that. I can hear his voice. I can hear his voice right now, like, your dog, the tongue is hanging out. That is hanging tongue syndrome. I can hear you talking right now.
What's going on, Gumbo?
All right, come on, man. Let's keep it rolling, man. Hey, y'all, welcome to the Bully Breakfast Club, man. Powered by the Wolf Pit. You know, you got four Wolf Pit members on here, man. And what we do here is just educate future breeders, breeders that's in the game, and you know what I'm saying. We just educate everybody, man, that comes through. You know what I'm saying, trying to learn on how to better the breed of the bulls. So you got any questions, you feel like jumping on the live to, debate with us and just ask questions, feel free to hit that request button. You got your question circle on the bottom right corner of your screen. You know what I'm saying? You can type a question if you're at work and really can't get on and state how you feel. But this is what we do, man. Bully Breakfast Club. Let's get it. All right, let me see.
I got my head
We need
now.
We done went over so much shit, man, in the past
There's some good questions.
8 days.
Really?
We done went over so much shit in the past 8 days. This is
Yeah, we dancing up there. We touched a lot.
Spring break.
Let me see.
Man, what to do?
Hey,
young semen
Mano,
producers
hit me up,
as
Mano.
older,
Hit me up.
it's
I
the
need to get
same.
at you.
It just gets stronger and more active.
I was looking. I tried to call you this
Makes
morning. I don't know if
sense.
I called the right number off the app or what.
Banging Blue Bullies, where you been at, man?
All right. Hey, real quick, Global, let me get Banging Blue Bullies on here for a second, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
I appreciate you jumping in, my bro.
My man, folks with y'all.
All
Thanks
right,
for having
Global.
me.
Peace out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ty gonna be at the gym doing push-ups.
Nah, he probably ain't at the gym. When he chopping it up like that. Let me see. Cause I know, bro, like he's an OG breeder in the game, very informative, man. Island Boy Mano, what's going on?
Well, I'm not having
The
a
blue
brain fry. I can't think of a question.
Kennels, what's going on? What'd you say, bro?
No, I'm having a brain fry. I can't think of not one question.
That's why I've been the people in the comments been active. The viewers have been hella active this morning. Columbia Kennels, tap in, check out the page. What's going on, Columbia Kennels?
What it says, the hanging tongue is a syndrome of Rocco syndrome that comes with smash mugs. Not really, because I can't. But I mean, not all smash mugs dogs tongue hang out their mouth.
Hey, Book Bullies, man, jump on real quick, bro.
You know he in that cubicle right now. What's going on, Big Dream?
Damn. If anybody in the comments wants to jump on the live and
He
ask
said,
the
"What's your
question,
favorite stud, not your own?"
All right,
I
let's
don't
get it,
really
man.
got no favorite stud right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I really don't either.
He said,
But
Pete.
What's up with it, Ben? What y'all got going?
Rise and grind, bro. He said, at what age do y'all start rolling y'all studs?
Hey, Daydream, you gotta show your face when you're on here, bro.
You said what happened?
You gotta show your face so let the people know who you is, man.
Show my face? What happened? What's going on?
Would you breed to the breeder or the dog? Oh, yeah. Let me pin that. Would you breed to the breeder or the dog?
I'll breed to both.
Dog,
I'll breed to the dog and the breeder. In every breeding, I'm here to talk today, bro. I'm on one. I'm here to talk today, bro. I'm on one. But so I breed to the dog and also the breeder because one thing right now, bro, you want to invest your money into a breeder who's going to be able to, you know what I mean, for one, that you can trust, but also just do good customer service. You know what I mean?
Say that. Are you able to trust the person with your money, man?
I feel like that's the most important part.
There we go, man. I'm about to say that.
The dogs gonna get to the point to whereas this dog industry gonna get down to everyone's gonna have a quality dog in their backyard, but it just for one it's gonna bottom down to promotion, and also it's gonna bottom down to how good of how good that person's customer service and how trustworthy that person is. Come on.
All right, here we go, right here, y'all. How hard is it to trust breeders with your investment? Ooh, let's get into it, man.
No.
This is the Bully Breakfast Club, man. For everybody tuning in, this is where it goes down. That is live. It's uncut. We're trying to better this breeding, man. We're debating. We're stating facts. where, you know what I'm saying? The question is, to all the viewers that tune in right now, how hard is it to trust breeders with your investment? Let's go, y'all. Bro said,
Yeah, that's kind of.
not gonna shout you out or your dog.
Each line, don't trust them. Them breeders not going to shout out.
Come on, y'all, talk to me.
Now, I think, shit, bro. It depends on how you are as a person, bro. You know what I mean? Some people, you know what I mean? They give off bad energy, and like you just don't trust them.
What do you mean by bad energy?
Yeah,
like they're trying to finesse you.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on how it go, because some people are not attracted to people that just talking like your accent can make somebody not want to deal with you. The way that you talk, your accent, you know what I mean, the words that you use. There's a lot of things that go into somebody actually believing into you. You know what I mean? The way you can sell your product. There's a lot of factors that come into that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of open-ended question that you really can't answer. But I don't want to do no business with no gangsters. If you're a gangster, I don't want to do no business with you.
Why not?
Because it's just that persona. When we in the dog industry, we're in the dog industry to deal with dogs. You know what I mean? We're not in the dog. If I see you on Instagram talking about you gonna beat somebody's ass or you gonna do something to somebody, I don't want no, hell no.
Yeah, I
don't want to do no business with you at all, bro.
Now that definitely plays a part with all of the controversy, the negative controversy on the internet. And that's one thing that Bully Breed, like, he would tell me, like, bro, it's certain things that you got to change about your delivery. Like, it's good to stand how you stand, but to display that on a daily, like, they know, bro. You know what I'm saying? They know. You said it, you demonstrated, they know. There's no need, it's not necessary to continue to push that. You know what I'm saying? And I get exactly what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying on that tip. So again, I feel like it's the way that you carry yourself. People, you got to be versatile. You got to know when to turn on the switch and to turn off the switch. Keep that on switch of your professionalism. Keep that switch on. You know what I'm saying? But I feel what you're saying, David, because that could scare away potential investors.
The thing about it is, bro, the real investors that we're looking for right now, bro, because the market is so saturated. Everybody have dogs. Everybody got a stud dog. Everybody got puppies, right? And so our job as breeders is to hit a different clientele, because the breeders are not buying dogs no more because they trying to sell dogs. Right. So now we gotta hit a whole nother demographic. And so if I'm trying to hit the lady, if I'm trying to reach the lady inside of the Petco, inside of the Walmart, inside of the Roth, inside of Gucci, if I want them to buy my dog, there's no way in hell that I'm going to come to them or approach or my delivery is going to be gangster. They're not going to want to do business with me. Right. Because 9 times out of 10 they have a great job, and I'm not saying black people don't have it either. I'm just saying they just don't have nothing to do with race. In general, they're just more professional. They don't want to invest their money into, you know what I mean, somebody that they feel like they can give them money and then they're gonna leave off the next day. And so that's bro. I'm telling you, everything plays a big role, bro.
Definitely,
everything plays a big role in this industry.
So Daydream, question on that topic. Do you base people's getting a gangster background, off of how they talk and approach, or do you sometimes base it off of how they look?
The thing about it is, discrimination happens from the day from whenever you see. So the first time I see somebody on live, and everybody say, "Oh yeah, I don't discriminate." Everybody in this world discriminate. They'll look at a person and they'll try to profile them. That's why. And I'm be honest with you. I'm be real with you. I can see, You know, you can see people that's like, okay, damn, bro, I kind of don't trust that person just by the look of them, just their demeanor, the way they act, they moving too much, they jittery, they look like they on drugs. I don't trust that person, and so that's, you know, what I mean, the people that we're trying to target now, people gonna have to come way more professional.
So do you think a ski mask is unprofessional?
A ski mask is unprofessional.
Like
Yeah.
when people wear skis to show.
Y'all funny as fuck. Absolutely.
No, I'm being serious because I know I
Hey,
put
for
one
real.
on. I put one on when I don't have a haircut. I don't
No,
want to be
for
able
sure,
to show looking
that's
like this. You feel me?
that's
But
absolutely unprofessional.
I'm still handling business though at the same time.
Yeah, you keeping it real though. Talk that talk,
No,
man.
I mean, if you're on live, there's no reason why you should have a face mask on. Or if
Nah,
you're in public, then
I'm talking
that's a
about the
different
show.
that's a different story. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, yeah,
But
it looks unprofessional.
I feel what you said. I feel what you. Let me say something to you real quick, Bully Bree. Yeah, you know, let's just say we go to a show. Yeah, we're a household kennel. They know who we are. Okay. How many people that we're trying to attract know who we are? Like that we, like, you know, like we didn't sit back and damn, bro, look at who just liked my post. You know what I'm saying? And we look at them on a more higher scale than us. Now, what I feel like what bro is saying is your image should be the first best impression. Now, you're right. Sometimes we don't go and get haircuts, but what do? We put on and wear our brand and let it be known this is us. You know what I'm saying? And we handle business. Yeah, we still have fun, but we there on business. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like your image is everything, and it definitely plays a part. Like if I go in there bald head shining, everything, you know what I'm saying, just hitting, you know what I'm saying? We look good. We feel good. Versus damn, we both fucked up. I ain't shaved, you ain't shaved. We both got on skis. They gonna be like, what are they in here on? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
For
And
sure,
it ain't got nothing to
100%.
do because we know how we coming, you know what I'm saying? We both are professional and versatile. Everybody on the screen is professional and versatile, but it's definitely, he's correct when it comes to presenting yourself. A lot of people go off that and be like, no, sir. You know what I'm saying? They just do.
But see, look at this, bro. And I'll fall victim to it too because you know what I mean. I know exactly what to do, but sometimes we do things that we aren't supposed to do. We
But
do
give us
things that can actually hurt our brand. And so just think about it. If you were to ever, you know, do anything, whatever we talking about, going at a show, right?
yeah.
If you could put that in front of a person who has that reals a regular civilian that don't live by no street codes or nothing like that, and they see you potentially at a show yelling. For one, that makes you look crazy already. You know what I mean, yelling. And then for two, your pants is kind of sagging. For three, you over here, you know what I mean? Shit, even having a gold grill can look unprofessional.
Right.
There's a lot of things, bro, in this industry, bro, in that people that people just don't like, bro. And
But
They say dreads is unprofessional.
But
yeah, for sure.
you can't judge. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely understand what you're saying, Daydream. But you can't.
You can't tell them you need.
Yeah, you can't judge a person just like that. And then
I'm saying if we put this, if we put our dog breed, because I just seen some shit that was put on social media, right? I see a lot of civilians getting their comment. This is so like these people that don't even, that's not even our dog. All these poor dogs. They say they be saying, oh, this is just unprofessional. These guys look silly. Like they don't even have dogs. And they look at our industry already like that because when we go to shows to get on the table, it's our sport to get on there and yell at each other and do all that stuff, bro. But for the customers, that don't look professional at all because they don't want to invest into somebody who's acting in that manner because what you got to understand is that when they buy a dog from you, they're investing into your program. They're investing into you. No matter how you look at it. And so the way you promote your stud, bro, everything bottles down to promotion. Everything's gonna bottle down to promotion. Just the way I take my dog to all these shows, because once my dog have production, for one, it helped me sell sub credits, but also once my dog had production, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen Daydream dog before. That dog hard. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, to actually promote your dog, because I'm promoting my dog, which promoting their offspring, which helped me help you. You know what I mean? And so everything bottles down to promotion. I mean, if you have a stud dog, you bred to a stud dog that's not getting promoted, your litter is going to be worthless.
All right, let me ask
That
you
is
this.
real.
Let me
Really?
ask you this real quick, because I know breeders on both sides of the fence of what you're saying.
Yeah, you know, yeah, going on too.
I know breeders that, you know, their lifestyle is more urban than others. And then I know breeders that are, you know what I'm saying, more, you know, let's say first class living. You know what I'm saying?
So what's supposed to be?
At the end of the day, though, these got emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit back and say, "Oh, you ain't rocking with me because of my lifestyle." But one thing that I do have to say, far as this, and you are saying that, I'm not saying that you are against it, but what you're saying is true. But a lot of people do not want to see a urban man really making it make sense. But at the end of the day, who's to tell?
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
I know it's not true, but it's still I'm not on no segregated or nothing. But at the end of the day, a lot of urban people that are putting in work aren't really recognized and praised for putting in that work. They're more so, I can't stand the fact that he is doing it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think
But hold on, real quick.
That's not true, bro.
Real quick.
That's not true.
No, I'm not saying that is a fact. I'm saying this is what's happening a lot in the game. You got a lot of urban breeders who have a more different persona than a professional, and a lot of people, you know, like you said, oh, I'm not tripping off him. I'm coming to breed with this dog. Like, what he got going on don't got nothing to do with me. But the question at hand is, how hard is it to trust your investment? So let's just say his lifestyle is like this, but the business is A+. Is that still going to have you
100%? 100%.
But you still refrain from going to do business with him because of the lifestyle, even though his business.
You're not. See. You every time you step out, when you represent your brand, you need to be leaving your house like you're leaving to go do an interview. When you fresh shave, you're not gonna go to an interview not shaved up. You're gonna make sure you shaved up. You're gonna be looking nice. Your pants gonna be to your waist. You're not gonna look sloppy. You're gonna look good. So when you go to these dog shows, you need to go to the dog show just as you go into the interview. And then for two, this is what I say, bro. Somebody in the comments just said Daydream talk. This is what he said. He said Daydream talk like he's in a Frenchie community, and this is the bully community. Well, if I'm talking like I'm in the Frenchie community, y'all need to do some work. It's time for the bully breeders to actually put in work and actually, for one, educate themselves, but also for two, handle themselves with some sort of dignity and some sort of class. So when I go to these dog shows, I don't want to yell, bro. Everybody like, oh, Daydream got that energy in person, because I don't want to yell. When I go, I just want to cool, lay back, stack my dog, and have fun. I don't want to sit here and yell at PCK. I don't want to do it. But I don't look. Look. The only reason, and I'm be real with you. And it's gonna be the realest, bro. Listen, the only reason why I sit there and yell back at PCK, because everybody's gonna be like, oh, this to save face of my reputation. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. The only reason why I'm yelling back at PCK is so everybody come back on live and go, oh, Daydream this, Daydream this. The only reason why I yell at this dude is because of my reputation. That's the only reason why. I don't want to say yell at this guy. I don't want to.
I respect that. But I do.
See, like, okay. The only reason why I want to stunt when I go to the show, the only reason why I'm stunt is so you don't go back and be like, Daydream, you should have pulled out this money like this. I don't want to do that. That's not me. That's not my style, right? I don't want to do that. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, in this industry, bro, you have so much of a reputation you got to hold up. You know what I mean? You can't be soft. You can't be. But you got to be gangster. No. You got to be tough. You got to be rough around the edges. You can't come in there and be professional, because if you're super professional and you talk with some, like, you got dignity or you got morals or you got respect about yourself. Oh, this guy is a clown. This guy.
No,
bro. Hell
he's
no.
super professional.
No.
Hell
Hell
no. I
Come
can't
on, bro.
agree with that.
Hell no.
Hell no. Come on, be real.
No,
be real, bro.
No, hell no. Hell no.
I can't. That ain't that.
Yeah.
That's not real.
That's
I can't agree with that with you on that one, Daydream. Now, what you were saying as far as clean cut and shave,
understood
teeth
that
looking good, I'm wearing the brand, yes. But at the end of the day, bro, I cannot agree with you on that level, bro, because you can still be aggressive, but I ain't gonna say, but you can still be aggressive and professional. When you at that stack table, it turns you up. This is our game. We are excited. We're going in for the game. We want to win. But when it comes down to, hey, sir, how you doing? My name is Bell. I represent Playmad Kennels, man. This is my stud right here. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, you got to learn how to switch it. But real quick, man, we got a lot of people in the box to jump on the live. Let them know where you coming from, Daydream, man. We appreciate you as always.
Hey, no. Y'all need to rotate the boring people, bro. You got a whole bunch of unique boring. The other dude boring. Y'all gotta rotate the real, like, the boring people, bro. We got a good topic going on.
Nah,
you kick out you kick out me to get. We got the good topic going on because I'm not done. I'm not finished. I haven't even scratched the surface yet.
Unique has to stay on because he's the show host.
Oh, okay.
Bully Bree.
All right, y'all.
Bully Bree.
Stay on, Daydream. I'm about to get off.
Oh, he jumped off. We about to get it popping, man.
Let me know if y'all need me to get out.
Go ahead, bro. I'm about to add him and Mano real quick. Hold on, real quick, Goldie. I know I'm about to get you on before it's over with, Goldie. I'm gonna give him a quick 15, and I'm gonna give you a quick 15. All right, man. Come on, man. We about to get it popping. Where Daydream go, man? He said, I'm not finished. I feel you though, bro, because we about to turn it up real quick, man.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, no, what's good, bro?
Hey, man, y'all should have kept him on, man. That stuff.
Nah, I'm about to get him back on here. I'm about to get him back on here. Quick question from the comments before we get back on that topic. It's simply this, man, from Double Joe _ the Wizard. If we really trying to better the breed, when we gonna start requiring DNA tests health-wise to ensure we're not breeding bad genes together? I ain't gonna stunt, bro. Like I try to do a good
what the fuck? What is man? What's up, man?
What's good?
Hold on, I'm trying to get him back on here, y'all. I'm trying to get him back on here. Cause I mean, I get what he's saying to a certain extent, but you can't, like, not everybody was brought up a certain way, bro.
No, but the way how he trying to make it seem is everybody's supposed to come in this motherfucker with suit and ties, buckled up type shit, like, bro.
Nah, I don't think he was talking clothes. I'm thinking he's talking more so appearance.
This ain't church, man.
Nah, he the way Daydream just posted it was saying it was just like Unique said, like everybody supposed to come in with suit and ties, all exactly. That. Like this is not what that is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, where a lot of people forget, just like he said, he'll breed to the breeder and the dog. You know what I mean? What's good, Ryan? What you mean? I could care less who the breeder is, man. I've been here. Like if I like the dog, that's what I'm breeding to. The breeder ain't about to get over here and put nothing in his bag for me to produce nothing with. The dog is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, when it comes to trusting somebody with your investment, we in the bully game. It's all on the internet now. These cats out here, they telling who doing bad business. So if you like the dog that person got, then you know if you don't go deal with them and you know they do bad business, then you need to handle it in a manner for you not to get screwed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That means you need to go step to them, go in the vet, see the dog get pulled, then hand your money over when they handing that semen over. You feel me? That's good business at the end of the day. But yo, I could care less. Yeah, promotion. You know, a lot of people, just like I heard him say, you know, he want to be with somebody that, you know, if they got a good dog out there, you breed to them, they promoting your dog. It ain't their responsibility to promote your litter for you.
It's not.
I mean, the way you actually stated it was, you know, I put production down.
You can go to a job interview with casual clothes. I never said nobody go to these shows with suit and tie. I never told you that. That's not what I'm saying.
No, this is what he was saying. Daydream. Initially, when I asked the question, you was like, I would breed to the dog and the breeder. So when I will breed to the breeder. What are you looking in return from breeding to that breeder with that breeder?
I want to breed to somebody to whereas, hey, listen, I know if it's time to get my repeat, because some people don't like doing repeats because they don't make money off of repeats. I want to breed to somebody who's going to have the same energy when they took my money, as far as from when they took my money to when it's time to do my repeat. You know what I mean? I want to be able to, okay, my bitch don't take. I know this person is still going to honor my repeat. So I want to do business with somebody who's willing to go above and beyond
service,
as far as Daydream. Because this is what I'm saying. I want to breed. I want to breed to a dog.
So Daydream.
Who have good
customer service.
That's what I mean.
You gotta understand the things that you saying before you just start running off on a tangent, my dude. It ain't that we ain't hearing you. It's that you got to think about what you saying, son. Just because somebody looks some kind of way doesn't mean they're not going to stand up on their values. You feel me? So, like you said, hold on.
But I never said that.
We're talking about. Hold on. You got to also listen to understand, Daydream. You can't talk all the time. You got to listen to understand. You don't know. You already know where the conversation is going to go.
I can already. I know exactly what you're going to say.
You're listening.
I know exactly
to react instead of listening to understand. I listen to you to understand what you're saying, right? And what you're saying don't really make sense.
No.
Because at the end of the day, because how you're presenting it in a certain light.
I'm not trying to tell my dog, bro. I'm not gonna be able to sell my dog to a whole bunch of breeds.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to help the people. I'm trying to help the people hit the market.
I'm talking about what you just was stating.
We talking about selling dogs. We talking
about what you just was stating.
Come on, selling your dogs. You talking about promotion.
You want to breed.
That's what we're talking about.
That's going to go ahead and stand up on their grounds, like how when they took your money. As far as you getting a repeat if your female missed, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the situation you was just explaining, because you just went on a super long tangent.
It was. Let me clear it up.
I want to breed to somebody who's going to pull up. Who's going to pull up to
Daydream was saying, I would much rather breed to somebody whose presentation is a little bit more comfortable versus a person with golds, or they pants is sagging, they hair ain't cut.
That's not what he just said.
No, that's what y'all missed. I'm saying this is what I'm saying. Yeah, asked me a question. You said about the presentation of a person. Okay, I'm not saying me. I'm talking about for a consumer. A consumer, they kind of shy away from people who have goals, bro.
But but you did say this though.
I'm a breeder. I'm a breeder, so I'm already aware. I'm already aware of the type of people. No. I'm a breeder. I'm a breeder, so I'm already
moving too fast. Like I wouldn't want to. Like you make me feel uncomfortable. Like no, I'm not gonna trust you with my investment. You
No,
did
no,
say
that's
that, bro.
not
You
what I
said
said.
if somebody
I never said that.
fast like a
I
steam.
never said that.
That's what
Y'all
basically
was
what you were
asking.
saying. If somebody,
Listen,
let's just say it's a steam. Let's just say, hold on.
basically is
Let's just
not what
say,
I
hold on,
said.
real quick, brother. Real quick,
Basically
brother.
is not what I said. Basically is not what I said. What I'm telling you what I said. What I said was if you are talking about somebody who's coming from not from the streets or don't even know anything about this industry. If we're talking about a regular business person, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all didn't listen to what I said. I said if you have a regular business person and they see y'all yelling, yeah, they see the goals
Right.
you're about. They see all these things, bro. And I'm telling you, people
Okay.
are judging as soon as they see you. They're already judging.
What though?
So what
You
I'm
judging
saying,
what though?
even
Are
when I
you
see
judging
people,
me
you
because
said what?
I'm a passionate person about my lane, or are you judging me thinking I don't have no sense in a brain that is? Because as soon as I get done doing all that,
Well, the
hold
thing
on,
about it is,
listen.
bro.
Hold on, I'm about
The
to
thing
give
about
you
it
an
is,
example. As soon as I get
it's
done
both.
stacking and competing
It's
and
both.
stacking for cheese, hey, what's going on? Oh, you Daydream, right? Yeah, I'm Daydream. Hey, man, it's nice to meet you. I'm Ben on Play Mad Kennels. I love your content on the internet, man. I think that boy, Grim Reaper is a nice ass dog. What is that? What did I just do? Are you not
So
gonna take me serious
You
because
said
you
what?
just witnessed me competing on the stack table?
Yeah,
No,
so
I'm asking
I
you
think you're missing the
though.
whole
hold on,
what I'm
Play
saying.
Matt. Hold on,
You
Play
talking about
Matt.
you talking about you talking about you talking
Hold
about
on,
I'm
me.
asking.
You
Daydream.
talking about me as a
Daydream.
person,
I'm playing
as a
this out
breeder.
with you. I'm playing
You
this
talk
out with you. You are the
listen.
consumer.
Listen.
You are the consumer, bro.
Yes, I'm talking about the
Hold on.
consumer.
Hold on.
So
Listen, real
if I'm
quick.
a consumer, don't know anything
We
about this industry. If I'm a
look.
consumer and I don't know anything
Okay,
about this industry,
look
if I am
though.
a
You don't
consumer
know
and I
nothing
didn't know
about this
anything about this
industry, but you
industry,
got a fire dog, and I've seen you before on the internet.
right?
You just witnessed me in person competing at the stack table as if I didn't have a mind. But then I see you. You come up to me, hey man, what's going on? I'm like, hold on. You Daydream. You the owner of Grim Reaper. Hey, nice to meet you. I'll give you a business handshake. Now, do you still think of me like I'm this dude over here who's yelling at a show with no?
If you are in this industry, this is what I'm going to tell you, bro. I'm not
You
going to
want to
answer that
answer the
question.
question, bro?
I'm going to answer by saying this. No. I'm answering by saying this. I'm not talking about even knowing anything about any dogs in this industry. I'm not even talking. I'm talking about a regular person that you just throwing in this industry, bro. They'll see certain people and they be like, God damn,
But
I don't even want to talk
just
to this
came
person
to
because of the
you
way
and
he's conducting
introduced
himself.
myself in a business manner. You still don't want to talk to me?
Okay, you came to me and introduce yourself in a business manner. Okay, I understand that, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if I'm a customer, you're not gonna come to me. You're not gonna come say anything, bro.
No,
You
just
just walk up to everybody in the show and shake their hands. No, I'm just saying, if I was a customer and I was outside of the industry looking in, I wouldn't even come to you.
because
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You just witnessed me
I would look
competing.
past your way. I will leave your booth and I go breathe the crown. Somebody who got sense, cool, and they got a nice ass dog. That's what I'm agreeing to.
Yo,
Be real.
let me ask you something, man, because I you know, like
I can't.
Let's be real.
yo,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
let me just ask you something, right? Daydream, you got a real business yourself outside of this?
I train horses.
That's
That's
I
not
do a lot
what
of stuff
I asked
outside
you.
of
I
here.
said, do you have a business outside of this? All right.
Yes.
So that's
I just
your
told you
was
what I
the
do. I
business?
told you
I
my
ain't hear
you
business.
you.
file taxes on that shit.
Do I file
right.
taxes on it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so
No,
that's
I
not
don't
your
file
business. It's
taxes. I
something
don't
that
have
you
an
do,
LLC on it.
right?
For
Or
sure.
you work there. I'm talking about an actual running
It's
a
a business.
business. So
It's a
you
business.
know, I'm listening to what you state, right, and how you talking, right? And perception, you are correct. You know what I'm saying? Perception is key. Your first appearance to someone is very much key, right? But at the same point, my dude, do you know it's a whole bunch of people that's not from the hood or anything like that, and they're intrigued by that? They actually want to be around that. Like my fault, because I actually do have businesses, and I get approached from business type people because they have a certain perception of me, right? And they think I'm more hood, but I carry myself in a different manner, right? So they actually want to be around me to get that type of that.
We got. Hey, listen. We got to be realistic. if somebody want to be around that type of
Well, you know what? One time, one time. That's I don't care. That's not
something wrong with that customer. You need to pay close attention to that customer.
You telling me what somebody else? I can care less what anybody else wants to do. It's about what I'm doing and how I'm conducting myself. But
I'm just telling you this.
But no, because what you were screaming was you were screaming like nobody would get clientele because of how they look or or the way they carry themselves at a dog show. That's not like. So you tell me. So you let me. So you let me know.
I never.
So let me ask you this, Daydream. Everything. Hold on,
y'all losing it. I'm just saying. If I'm outside,
you gotta listen sometimes.
I'm not even in the industry, bro.
I ain't even be screaming back and forth. But Daydream, real talk. I just want you to answer this for me. Everything that you stated that needs to be done and how people need to carry themselves. Do you carry yourself like that 24/7? Come on,
no, sir.
Nigga, don't come on. All I'm gonna say is, you can't walk in a glass. You can't be in a glass house and cast a stone like your shit don't break too. You feel me?
Shit. Hey, bro, it's so hilarious.
Like conversation is cool, but you also gotta walk that talk you talking. You gotta walk that walk too.
I just broke it down.
My bad. Say that again. Say that again.
Do you walk the fine lines of what you're preaching on this live right now? Are you walking those lines?
Okay, hold on. Come on. So play man. Didn't I just tell you, and I admit it, I'm like, bro, even the way I conduct myself, I don't like it. I don't think it's appropriate.
Because you said you don't want to go to the show and argue.
So I just said it.
But
so sometimes
you said you didn't want to go to a show and argue. But hey, that's a perfect example. I don't want to come to the show and do this. I didn't come to the show to do this, but I ended up doing it. So does that take away from your business mindset and your character as a businessman? Because you witnessed me competing?
It does. Listen. It does because the people, because the customers that don't know nothing about dogs.
So what you gotta understand, Daydream, what you also gotta understand, Daydream, right, is that we all are gonna push to a
I'm not practicing.
Right?
What? Come on. It's not about practicing what I'm preaching.
I'm gonna tell you the realistic Daydream.
No. Come on. Ask me a quick. Okay, but now you don't want to let me talk. Now you don't want to let me talk. The thing about it is that
he about to walk outside.
I had to go outside.
It ain't got nothing.
Daydream.
It don't have nothing to do with that.
Hold on, Daydream. Damn, we talking about. Nigga, listen sometime. Hey, man, what you gotta realize, Daydream, is that, nigga, you know how many fucking people in this world? Everybody ain't gonna be your fucking customer. It's no fucking way in hell I'm gonna please everybody in this world. I'm not here to please everybody in this world, man. So talking that shit sounds good. It sounds good.
What we talking about, Daydream, or what you talking about in general? That's the question.
And you fucking
The question was, see that you're losing the question. The question was it Daydream, or was we talking about Daydream as a breeder, or was we talking about in general? We making a generalized statement.
In general, running a business,
what I'm going to do.
You're not going to please everyone.
So in general, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That's how people feel in general. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I was saying, because he was asking me a question, do you think this, and I'm telling you, okay, this is how an average consumer will think.
That's what you.
This is how they
that's
think.
What you assume.
I'm not telling you what I think as a breeder. What are you talking?
That's what you.
I'm not.
Bro,
assume. That's not what it is. Bro, I know a lot.
I'm just telling you because you really can't say. You really can't say that because just like I made the statement, there are people that like the things that you're saying that they don't like. You don't know them, but there are people that are attracted. You said I wouldn't want to be around those type of people. Well, that's you.
All right.
I'll be.
Quick statement.
Listen.
Cocky Kennels _ says you got to sell the person at the end of the day. That is absolutely true.
You got to know who your clientele is. Period. And
but at the end of the day,
appeal to your clientele. Every clientele base is different.
Hold on, listen.
I want to see the thing about it is listen, being a business person and actually conducting yourself as a business person and actually doing things that business people do, you would be more attracted to someone who just doing business stuff. If people that's doing hood things, or people that don't look as good or look like they don't shower or bathe and shit like that, stuff like that.
I mean, that's just common sense.
That's just
I
real.
mean, that's just common sense. Who wants to be around somebody that look like they stink?
Okay, but
I mean, that's just common sense.
That's common sense because y'all arguing.
But Daydream, so you telling me you be in shows and niggas look like they don't take showers? Yeah.
You said I'll be at shows and people look like they don't take showers. I'll be at shows and people don't even get a haircut.
No doubt.
I feel like somebody definitely did bathe.
Come on, bro. We gotta be realistic about it. I wasn't saying what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes I gotta go to keep my reputation, or try to keep whatever to try to keep up with everybody else. I gotta do what everybody else do sometimes. But what I'm trying to tell you is, when I go to the show, bro, I don't want to sit here and yell at you.
Okay,
I want to sit here and have fun. That's my whole purpose, is to have fun. I don't want to get here and get in the yelling match and pull out. You know how ghetto that shit look, pulling out fucking $20,000 out of your pocket. That shit
it's not. It's not that we're sitting back.
To a consumer,
but you know what's crazy,
David?
You know what's crazy? It's a whole bunch of consumers that see people, they move off of what other people got. It's some people that won't go spend money with you because they think you don't got money. It's people that will go and keep spending money with the ones that got money and keep making them more rich. Instead of actually, this is what I mean by, hold up, this is what I mean by, why are you breeding to the breeder instead of the dog? I don't give a fuck what kind of dog you got. If I see somebody over here that don't got it, but they dog crazy, I'm going to breed to it. Like that's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
Basically trying to say he's not with the aggressiveness of the show.
I understand that he also isn't with the look or how people present themselves, right? But let's be real. Let me ask you something. Hold up. Let me make this statement real quick, play man.
Like you feel like everybody needs to have a haircut and come.
Let me make this statement real quick, play man. When you get a nigga like fucking when you get somebody that's rich, right? Come into the show, they wearing big chains, big jewelry, all that. You telling me everybody in the crowd ain't looking and want to go see who this is and attracted to walk over? Is that not the nature of society today? Is that not the nature of society?
Let him talk, Daydream. Let him talk.
The nature of society is they're looking to see who got money,
let him finish, brother.
who they want to be around, right?
Right.
Even I'm telling you, man, I got Daydream. I'm gonna put it like this, man. I got Airbnbs in one of the richest areas in Miami, right? In Brickell, right? I had two. Well, I moved my condos. I had 2 condos out there, right? I would go down there and I would sit down at a little bodega out there, a little restaurant outside on the corner, and I'll just watch people. I'm watching Russians, all this type stuff, different people. They're interacting with black people, right? That are rich, right? That's out there with big chains, with golds in their mouth, but they're sitting up and talking to you could tell this old dude is super rich. He out here with Gucci flip-flops, a whole Gucci velour sweatsuit with a damn fanny Gucci pack around his neck and all that. And you like, why is he talking to this guy? Because you see he rich as hell. But it's because money attract money. Money attracts money. It don't make a difference. And they're like, these guys, their appearance ain't the greatest.
Right.
You feel me? But money attracts money.
But even with that being said, though, Mano, when they're talking to them people, they're carrying themselves a certain way. They not saying, listen though, let me say this. When $1 million nigga talking to me, I'm not motherfucker this, the motherfucker that, all the bitch ass nigga, the motherfucker. I'm using my words. You know what? That you can say that. You can say that, but if that's how this millionaire talking to you, guess how you gonna talk?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've heard it. You feel me? Yes, you can say that. It sounds good, but I've been around it to where they talk like that.
All right, but okay. So let me give you this. Let me give you this.
Hey, hold on. Come on. Let me say something because we get off topic here.
No.
I just want to rebuttal real quick.
Finish real quick, brother.
Hold on. Just 1 second, Daydream, because I'm gonna keep it all the way banned. I'm really on your side with this. Now, I was on Facebook and I'm on a live. These niggas is on there cussing, talking shit. You know, not even just the cussing, because I'm on there cussing too. But they talking shit, calling motherfuckers out. Your dog is this, your dog is that. Bro, I got an inbox from a lady that she didn't bought 3 dogs from me, my nigga, because she says she watches the live. The live is entertaining to her, but she's never gonna spend her money with them because of how they carry themselves. I'm sitting on the live, yeah, I'm smoking a little bit. Yeah, I am saying motherfucker here and there. But the way I carried myself is why she spent her money with me, bro.
So nobody
that plays a big fucking part, bro. I'm not on this motherfucker calling bitches and hoes.
So nobody's arguing the fact that
you
will not get customers like that. I'm not telling you that will not happen. In the same instance, like I made my statement earlier, right? There is clientele out here for everybody.
Exactly.
Okay? And that's where the fact comes to. I hear what you say, and I'm not telling you you're completely wrong, but you're not completely right either. Because there is clientele out here for everyone. There are people that are stand up, that got money, live their life. Come on, we sit around, we watch rappers, we watch NBA players, fucking NFL players. They got money like a motherfucker and they playing hood.
Yeah.
Come on, it happens. So I'm not saying you're wrong.
Hold on. Let him finish.
Can I say something real quick? Come on, y'all keep on saying let him finish. I've been trying to say something for 15 minutes.
Hold on,
Daydream. Like Plies.
I've been trying to say something for fucking 15 minutes. Y'all come on, let him finish.
Listen, the nigga Plies is one of the most retarded rappers in the world, bro. When you talk to that nigga business-wise, he switches it up.
Once again, it goes back. I don't think y'all catching me. Hold on, I don't think y'all catching what I'm saying. I don't think. Hold on. I don't think y'all catching me. Hold on, real quick. Hold up. I don't think y'all understanding what I'm saying, my nigga. You have to understand your clientele. What do y'all not understand about that? You have to understand who you're dealing with in order of how you conduct yourself. That's what y'all gotta understand. You can't keep arguing the fact you're not hearing everything. Y'all yelling about no matter what ain't heard. Can I get it real quick? Yourself a certain way with the clientele.
We need one at a time. Now, look, this is a show, bro. We got one at a time.
Okay. I've been waiting longest. Hold on. Yeah, keep on talking about the clientele and the worry about the clientele. Listen, I'm just saying this all around. If you conduct yourself like a businessman, conduct yourself professional, no matter what way it goes, it's going to do you better in the long run. No matter if you mess with a street person, a gangster, or a regular civilian, it's going to benefit you no matter what. For 2, this is what I say. Y'all keep on talking about all the basketball players and all this stuff like that. The people that really got money is not wearing the chain. They own the basketball players. The basketball players is working for them. You talking about the people that really got money, or you talking about the people that is attracted to people with chains on because they consider chains. They think wealth is basically what it is. Because you got chains on, you're wealthy. That's not true. And so at the end of the day, people don't understand that the demographic that we come from, they're attracted to chains. They think chains mean that you made it or you making money. The people that's really making money don't give a fuck about chains. Because I'm gonna tell you
something. Hold on. Nah, it's my turn to talk this time, fellas. It's my turn to talk.
Real quick.
It's my turn to talk this time. So check it out, gentlemen. Check it out real quick. But listen, Mano, check it out real quick, Mano. It's my turn to talk real quick.
So you think today, in today's day and age, that people that wear chains ain't making money? It's some very well.
Man, let me talk. Let me talk. Man, bro, I swear on everything I love, bro. Let me say something.
People right now,
this is what it is.
Right now.
No matter, listen, time out. This is what it all boils down to, bro. Versatility. Just because a person comes from a different type of background does not mean that they cannot be a business person and conduct business.
Exactly.
You say, oh, hold on, time out. Because I'm best of both worlds. Yes, I grew up this way and I grew up this way as well. So when I'm in front of a particular crowd, you feel me? Either way it goes, I'm a versatile person. And just because you are presenting yourself a certain way does not deduct or make you lesser of a business person. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we can be more excited than others, but at the end of the day, all parties show a flex. You might think, oh, bro want to come down and he want to come down and wearing this particular thing. Like, everybody has a certain type of flex. It does not take away from the business mind and future business and conducting ourselves as business people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yes, presentation is everything. We know that. But just because a certain person presents themselves this way does not take away from business. The only way that is going to be taken away is if you start doing something stupid to where, no, I don't want to do business with you. And I don't feel like it's because of how you conducted yourself on a stack table. I feel like it would be some type of...
I'm telling you.
Let me ask you this.
It don't matter what you feel. I'm telling you, it doesn't do you no good. It doesn't do you no good.
Because I'm a competitive person, and here this white dude or this Asian dude next to me is competitive as well. And we all still do good business. I cannot say that.
Let me say this though, Playman.
But the people that
came in, y'all was
really making money don't do the other.
Talking about
that's the funny thing.
Outside person looking in. If I come to a dog show, if I'm just with Daydream, don't even know nothing about dogs. I come to a show and I see you over there screaming and yelling. I don't understand that that's a competition. I see screaming and yelling, so that's gonna make me like, bro, I'm a bag off from him. Now, once I'm in it and I understand, then I'll understand that's a competition. But from the outside looking in, I'll never know that that's competition. I'm damn near think you niggas gonna fight. Let me get away from them. They a little too much over there. I'm trying to go handle business with these guys.
I get what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
that's outside looking in. That's outside.
No, hell no. There's no way in hell, Playman, you're gonna say yes to him. And I've been saying this the whole damn time. There's no way in fucking hell. So no. Y'all better put up the same argument. Y'all better put up the same argument with that man. That y'all put up with me.
I'm the one that
No. Y'all get in here and y'all sit first.
No, bro. I said back and said the same exact thing. But hey, check it out. Island Bully Mo, I got to rotate it, bro. I appreciate you coming on here clearing it up, gangster.
You good, bro.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna tap it.
He said, I'm about to
have a heart attack,
bro. Because Daydream, you feel like when you say something, don't nobody listen. I'm the one that wanted to talk to you about the shit. I'm the one that put you in a scenario.
You don't understand what I'm saying though. Y'all think I'm saying this as Daydream. I'm saying this as a consumer.
I know what you're saying.
I understand the consumer.
But I just sat back and told you though, I'm the same dude that you just see yelling at a snack table, and I came to businessman and introduced myself to you. So, am I not looked at as a businessman?
You can try to act as business as professional as possible. You cannot take back what you just did on that damn page. I'm still look at you the same way. I'm still going to look at you the same way, bro.
Man, I just witnessed what was going down on there. Y'all was yelling and stuff. I could have broke it cold down on what we were just doing. But
fuck no, because you got to understand. Bro. They don't want you to break it down. You already showed yourself. They don't want you to break it down.
Hold on, Playman.
If your girl's at Applebee's with another girl, I mean with another man, you ain't gonna sit here. Oh, babe, let's break this down.
Daydream. Hold up, Daydream. Let me ask you something.
Let me ask you
Hey,
something.
any girl, I
Right?
fuck with,
This
don't eat
real
that
quick.
Applebee's.
Now, because I ain't the one to be on the stack table doing the loud screaming anyway, right? But regardless, because I've been in this dog game. That's not what we did at dog shows, right? But regardless, at this point in the game, right? At this point in the game, especially on the East Coast, right? On the East side, the Midwest, East Coast side, is that not the culture now at a dog show? Is now if this wasn't happening damn near every dog show now, would I then I would understand where you're coming from. But this is the culture. You can get on lives and see people at dog shows and people screaming on the table. So for somebody coming in not knowing what the culture is, I understand them kind of being snooty. But if they actually chose to get in and start viewing the culture, then they will understand what's going on. See, y'all can argue a point, but you got to understand the spectrum of what's going on. This is the culture of what's going on. I hear you. You're making valid points, but you're making valid points to fit your narrative. You got to understand this is the culture of the dog game. This is what you see. This is what you see at every dog show. So once they're around it, they're going to see it happens at every dog show. So guess what their mind's going to say? Okay, this is normal. This wasn't him just tripping. This is normal. Okay, so now what would be your argument now? What would be your argument now? Once they understand that this is the culture.
You missed the whole point. Is that we're not talking about. See the whole point. We weren't talking about what happens at these shows. We're not talking about.
You used it. So this is what I'm saying, son. You used it as a point. You was making a point.
We're not talking about
when you
that.
make a point, your point has to be very valid in all aspects. So you use this as a scenario. So now I'm pointing it out to you. How can you utilize that? Because once they understand this is the culture, now what are they supposed to think?
I'm utilizing it because
are they going to look at that person now and say, "Oh, he's crazy because he's on the table screaming"? No, no, they not.
That's exactly
when they see
how they look at
your last.
They're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, there's another hood nigga on the fucking table going crazy." I said, "Looking."
I swear to God, Daydream, you sound like Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks.
It's the last impression.
That nigga sound like Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks.
Bro. That's all I mean, bro. We gotta be realistic, bro, because I do the yelling too. I look stupid too, bro. You gotta understand. I look stupid too.
All right, check it out,
I didn't get it.
Hold on, we about to change the channel, Daydream.
We about to change the channel.
We about to rotate a couple people on the live, bro. I appreciate you jumping on here. Let them know where you coming from, who you represent.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, listen, this is Daydream, the Facebook the Blue community. We got this boy Grand Ruby, man. He's at 2K. Right now, you want to rock with you. If you want to pay it in full, it's gonna be $1,500. Man, he's the hardest dog in the world, man. Hey, listen, you can ask your boy. You can ask CP. You can ask Crazy Bone. You can ask all of them. They'll tell you who the best.
Boy, Big E. Hey, Mano, let them know who you represent real quick.
Y'all know what it is, man. Island Boy Bullies, Mano, man. Home of P90, man. You know what I mean? We'll fit this, we'll fit that, man. I'm out.
All right,
appreciate you, bro. All right, man. I got a couple people that want to jump on real quick, man. We gonna keep the topic at hand. We gotta shift a little. We gotta shift the energy, man. It's getting too hot in here, man.
Man. Bring Daydream ass back up.
Hold on. Let Daydream cool out for a second, man.
No, I know what Daydream trying to do, man. I know what he's trying to do.
I know what he's saying too, but
man, y'all whoop it. Niggas been on his neck so hard. He don't want no more smoke. He trying to make the yelling look stupid, so he ain't got to deal with it when he goes to the next show, bro.
Okay, Beach Bum Bullies, what's going on? Tell us who you are real quick, where you coming from, and who you represent, brother.
Hey, y'all, it's Timothy Adams with Beach Bum Bullies. It's bum shit, no dumb shit. I'm coming out of Alabama. I just wanted to throw a little bit, like you said, I wanted to kind of shift positions but stay on the same topic. Okay. The French Bulldog recently just overtook as the #1 breed in, I guess, the United States, and it beat out the Labrador that's been doing it for 30-something years straight. Okay. And so I'm wondering what is different in the Frenchie realm that we're not doing that made them come to the forefront like that, because our dogs are very similar.
Shit,
I wonder what y'all's opinion
they
is on that, because that's a
smaller.
long
They
streak to beat.
smaller.
30 years is
Everybody accept the breed. They smaller.
smaller.
Yeah, I would have to definitely say the size, man. It's more of a convenient travel dog, easy going dog.
What was the question?
Yeah, brain daydream, and plus on top of that,
hold on. We. What was the question again, brother? I'm about to type it in real quick.
he said what changed, but the help the Frenchie take Labrador spot as the most popular breed
dog
in the world.
in the United States.
Yeah, plus, you know, Labrador is more of a dog to fit a certain race, man. And that Frenchie is a way for them to get in without saying pit bull, if you get what I mean.
Right, no doubt.
It's still in the bully world. They really want to fuck with them pit bulls, but they couldn't. So now they got something. You feel me?
Right, no doubt. I just thought that you know was an interesting fact, because the Frenchie is so similar to our exotics. You know, there's even Frenchies in most of our shows. You know, our worlds are somewhat intertwined.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what we have to do as a community to push ourselves so that we become in that type of light.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too many bullshit exotic.
Can I ask you? You say when you say what do you feel what do you feel we should do as a community to push ourselves, or what are you speaking on, like directly? Like, what is it that you want to? Are you feeling like we all should come together and be this certain type of way to push it? Because if you ask me, as a community, we definitely push our breed.
Right, no doubt. I'm just wondering, like I said, what's going to get us to that forefront to where people know us as a breed more globally. You know, people now you might say, I got exotic bullies. They're not going to know exactly what that is. You're going to have to give us somewhat of an explanation.
Yeah, well, it's still a new breed. It's fairly new though, so it's gonna take years. So
I feel like it would have to be a lot of exotics that go into sanction and confirmation shows and win, and then other registries that are being presented more so televised. You said no?
Yeah, televised. That would be very good.
Okay, hold on. Unique, go ahead. What do you feel that I said was not going to make a difference?
Bro, first off, all these registries is a competition. They don't care about one another.
Yeah, but which ones are televised?
It doesn't matter though. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter because there's registries televised.
Right, AKC is televised.
Okay. So now is AKC is Exotic Bully registered with AKC?
No.
Okay, so that's what he's asking. How are we as a community going to get recognized and televised with?
Won't happen.
We could try, but I think it'll never happen just because the exotic look ain't consistent. So without it being consistent, they ain't got no standards to even, you know what I'm saying, say this or that. Labradors and Frenchies are damn near consistent. You know that shit when you look at it. Some of our shit, they think Frenchies are bulldogs. If you ask me. That's one thing.
Never happened. Not with AKC.
Keep it out the way.
Bro, look what happened on UKC. Everyone was tripping dick over UKC. Oh, well, UKC this, UKC that, UKC this. Bro, you came and walk in the door with one of our dogs in the UKC show.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. So that's
maybe ABR or USBR, one of these exotic registries.
You have to
look at the televised aspect of things. Just looking at what AKC has done as a registry that made them get to the point to where they're at. And maybe universally as a community, we need to agree on one registry that we're all going to use. That's not UKC. That either ABR or, you know.
I think people would.
When we talk registry, real quick, gentlemen, I feel like when we talk registry, we are going to have to push it to a televised.
It's not going to happen neither, bro.
I don't think that anything is impossible, honestly, because for the simple fact they are starting to recognize.
It's not even about that, bro. It's pride.
Yeah. And then you got this shit too, man. You got registered that a pull a breeder name, pull a papers, ID, big breeders and shit, man. That ship everything. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it could be. I think it could be done. I don't know how much it's going to take for it to be a complete, segment, but I feel like something like that could possibly be done, man. And then he
And not
said,
only that, bro,
we just gotta get behind the Frenchies because they still a part of the bully community.
Right.
And not only that, bro, but I mean,
man, Brad say stop breeding crippled dogs. We'll be
think about it,
be a little better.
No doubt. It's definitely in the consistency and the quality of the breedings of the exotics that we're creating. Definitely that has to happen. But I'm like, him, I think that the televised thing, if it was on TV, it would do a lot better. I mean, when Hulk, that big XL dog, went on Good Morning America, that changed the game for him.
Yeah. Facts. It really did. It did, but they ain't do enough what we did because they was already saying that. I think the bully breed period, besides the Frenchies, now done been destroyed to the point where we won't fix it until a long time. Just the reputation they got is pit bull. So they push them on bullies and all the other kind of bullies. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? With them being aggressive, the dog fighting and shit, all that shit damaged it. That damaged their image really for probably the rest of our natural life, to be real. Don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody not fucking with them.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's why I think Frenchies had a more universal appeal because they were, no gaminess, very cute, small,
they
like we were
small,
talking about earlier.
nice looking. And then they don't like
infused
and shit. So the Frenchies still got the ears. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot with that.
But I see a lot of people with exotics toting their ears, not cutting them off.
Yeah, I'm one of them, but you know what I'm saying? Just with that, it's like the Frenchie fit the standard of them of being a good owner, having a dog, good temperament, small. It just goddamn down there universal dog for everybody. Now they come in fluffy, so if you like the Yorkies and shit like that, now you can get them like that. You can get the Yorkies, you know what I'm saying? So people going over Merle, they got all the colors and all that shit. Then they probably feel the world probably feel more comfortable with a Frenchie because they DNA testing them too. So a lot of them come with health certificates, so shit way better. You know what you're getting, you know what you're buying. They probably feel more secure buying the Frenchie than the micro exotic.
Very true. And see, these are the things that I just wanted to talk about because these are the things that we need to focus on, making the general public more comfortable with buying a micro exotic. See, that's what I'm looking for. Things like that will stick in my head, and I'll be able to implement that into my plans as a breeder.
Yeah, they should help you because your nigga gonna spend, like when you get to spending 10,000, 15, 20, 12, your dog really should come with a health certificate.
Right. You want security in a high purchase like that.
Yeah.
Not even hold on. You can't just
My
say
bad,
just
dog.
on
I was
a
on a phone call.
It's got to be projected all the way around. Whether it's a small purchase, it still got to be put in pet form. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But I know, goddamn, it hurt worse when you spend that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No doubt. If you spend out and it doesn't work out, it turns out, it hurts you.
Yeah, I say that because, you know what I'm saying, once in a micro game, if you sell a bad dog, you got to get a money back or your name at stake. So, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to you give out back $3,500 way, or get exchange of a $3,500 pot way better than they changing the goddamn $10,000.
No doubt. The more that you invest, if it doesn't work out, it definitely hurts worse.
Yeah.
All right, but I just wanted to spitball with y'all guys for a minute, put some good stuff in your ear so y'all remember Frenchie overtook Labrador, been 30-year run.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though. That's a great accomplishment, man.
Yeah, fact.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the whole Frenchie community, bro. You coming in with that knowledge, bro. You said bum bullies, right?
Yeah, beach bum bullies. I'm out of Orange Beach, Alabama. It's bum shit, no dumb shit. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's Timothy Adams. Y'all follow me on here.
Man, make sure that you make sure you tune in with us, man. This is the Bully Breakfast Club from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. sometimes we let it ride over if it's real hot. But I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you jumping on here, bro. Make sure
Ain't no
that you
problem.
know what I'm saying, let them know who to tune in to Monday through Friday for that raw and uncut business, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. The Bully
AMP
Breakfast Club. Y'all know what's
Kennels,
going
man.
on, man. Y'all
Appreciate you,
tap
my
in.
brother.
Appreciate
Thank
I'm
it,
gonna go
bro.
check on this bulldozer work they did at my hunting property to see what they're looking like.
All right, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
All
for
right, buddy.
jumping on.
Thank
All right.
you.
Hey, AMP Kennels, man, I don't know where you been, what dog gang you in, but if you don't
How
know
you going
niggas
to
spent
the
way over 10K on a dog, man, you lost. 10K ain't even high in the bullet game. That's damn near
Okay,
normal.
Gold Country Bully Camp 530
Man, that's
says,
Brad.
how you going to get the public to accept a dog that can't walk in the end? A dog is a dog.
Man, Brad going to come on here, man. You know they love them dogs that can't walk though. I ain't say for no pet, bro. When I'm speaking on breeding dogs. I'm not buying no pet nor selling one. If that bitch can't breed, I'm gonna keep that bitch, especially if it's mine. Know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
If it's
real.
mine, I'm gonna keep that
Me
bitch.
personally, I need my dogs to be able to function properly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When it
me too.
comes to stuff like that, they got to be coming the right way, man.
Yeah, man, my dog can't walk, man. I just feel bad, bro. I don't really want it. Know what I'm saying? I don't really want it. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I know a lot of dogs in the game that can't walk. They get used every day. So however y'all feel about that, however
That's
y'all
what
feel
you
about
say.
that, man.
Frenchie got sold for pets.
Good morning.
That's right though. That's what I said initially.
Good morning,
Frenchies are
Breakfast
more of
Club.
a family
What's up?
dog.
Top of it.
What's up?
Y'all ain't got y'all
Nah,
mimosas?
man. We
Y'all know
leave
y'all
that to
finna
you.
piss some
I'm
people
over
off
here.
this morning.
We leaving that to you, man.
Oh yeah, I'm finna make me one right now.
Yeah.
What's going on, Aaron? Let them know where you coming from, who you represent.
And I am from the sweet old state of Mississippi. My kennel name is Muddy Boots Bullies. I've been doing this about 6 years on my own. I started off with pits. Now I got a little bit of everything. Give it
That's
my
what's
crew.
up,
No, I'm
man.
talking about
Hey,
that look good.
real quick, Aaron. I know. Look, make your drink real quick and come back in 5 seconds or 5
Hey,
minutes.
man, what that little black bitch is?
I'm about to add
That's the West
Brad
Coast
real
daughter.
quick, and I'm gonna
Oh
have you
shit,
jump
man.
right
Cold.
back on.
That's the one I got from 31. That's her son that I killed.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
All right, bet.
All right.
Come back as soon as you get, or send a request as soon as you get done making your drink.
All right.
All right, bet.
Hey.
Damn,
Damn,
that's goddamn
on over
going
there.
crazy.
All right, man. Let's get to it, man. We about to have a high powered breeder that's jumping on here, man. Brad, what's going on, bro? Introduce
Yo.
yourself. Let them know who
What's
you
up, Brad?
represent, where you coming from, brother.
Good morning, fellas. This is Brad Hackle out of Sacramento, California. Gold Country Bully Camp, home of Kobe the Nano Bully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going
So I
on?
see that you got a comment. It says, how you going to get the public to accept a dog that can't walk? At the end of the day, a dog needs to be a dog.
You know, and that's what it is. You know, we're breeding a dog that is, you know, animal that's going to run around and play with a family and be a companion. And, you know, we've gotten to where in the exotic community, we're breeding these, you know, dogs that have a good look. It's more like a novelty item than it is a dog, you know, and the money is pushing it. And you got all these people in the game that are saying, you know, we're breeding exotics. They don't need to walk. They just, you know, they're table dogs. And so as long as that is the standard that we're going to push for the most popular dogs, where the money's going, you're going to have a huge crowd that are going that way. So it's going to be really hard to get the world to accept it, because if you've ever had a super freaky dog and you go into the vet, you know what I mean? I mean, they're going to tell you straight up, you know, hey, don't breed this dog. You know, this dog's got elbow
Yep.
dysplasia, hip dysplasia. This dog has, you know, weak pasterns, all these different things that you're breeding in the Frenchie community. They'll tear your ass up for breeding a Merle to a Merle. You know, so they're holding different standards, And granted, now people are making the fluffies and they're doing different shit, and they're managing them to get them in on the AKC, which who knows what that is, because the AKC historically has been the hardest dog registry ever to register. They never recognize a pit bull. The UKC recognizes pit bulls. They recognize, the AKC recognize the English Staffordshire Terrier, but they never ever recognize anything that's a hybrid. And so even with the bullies, you got to think it took 10 years to get established as a dog, and then it took another 10 to get into a registry, because in the 90s they had bullies starting to get crossed with pits getting crossed with the bulldogs, but they didn't start registering them until the 2000s. And so the exotics would have to survive like a 10-year span of being established as a breed, and then it would have to get accepted in with some type of standard for the public to accept it. But when you got vets and you got different people, because right now how the Frenchie is really taken over, like he said, is the #1 bred dog. The bully is the #1 sheltered dog. That's why these vets have doubled their payments. That's why these vets have raised their prices, because they're trying to get rid of these backyard breeders that breed these trade wrecks and let them all go, because our shelters and our rescues around the world, you know, or around the United States, are filled with clefts. They're filled with crippled dogs. They're filled with just abandoned dogs. And so it's given a really terrible name to the bully community for the exotics, because of the way that the money is being given to the dogs that are the worst health, you know, issue dogs.
Yeah, man. When I walk in the vet, man, they hate exotics. Period. If I ain't going to my regular vet, they call them English bulldogs, English bulldog, all kind of shit.
Yeah, because they don't know the breed.
You got to breed them out the flap, but they'll give you your health report will be all the way good, everything good. But if I was you, I wouldn't breed the dog. You know what I'm saying? I'd spay them, all kind of shit like that. They don't like them at all. The vets hate them.
You got these youngsters that ain't even really seen pits. They don't realize that what pits used to look like. So to them, a correct bully is a pit. And so then they tear your ass up and shame you and make you feel like a piece of shit for coming with the correct bully. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because they're like, bro, you know, and then you got some of the biggest dudes, you know, yelling, if it don't have no fronts or it ain't got no elbows, then throw the fucking dog away. So then you got people that are literally, you know, influencing everyone to go get a dog. Have you ever seen a fucking 5 or 6 year old dog that had those elbows walking around? They look like they're hurt. You know what I mean? Even if they survive, because some of them don't even survive. But when you get out there and you're watching them and they're just walking like they're just like an old man or an old lady that just every step looks like it's fucking them up. You know, there has to be a point where these dogs can last, because what you know, you buy a dog and your family loves it to death, and then fucking it dies 3-4 years later, and you got crying kids and your fucking wife's sick, and they never want to go through that again, because as breeders we get calloused to death. But like some of these people, these are pets, these are family fucking friends that people love, and then to watch them not even make it to 10, you know, because most dogs make it to 10 plus, you know, so that's another is just it's just the health. We got to get back on to the point where that we have to have a healthy dog that we can put out, and in the end, you know, that's with the money pushing, and it's the same with the Frenchies, because the Frenchies, you know, let's be honest, they got popular because of the fluffies. The fluffies took off. The Isabella fucking took off first. The fluffy took off. Everybody started getting 100 bands of dog, and now everybody from the bully community that wasn't making it jumped in the fucking Frenchie community chasing that bag. And so the Frenchie community, once they find out that these Pekingese and all these other dogs that are being crossed to get the fucking fluffies, they gonna be on their ass too. It's just the gold rush, you know. It's the first shit right now that hit. It ain't took time to catch up. Some of these people that have been breeding Frenchies for 10 years jumped on the bandwagon. At first they were like, fuck that shit, and then when they seen that money, they jumped on that fucking bandwagon too. I've seen people around my area that like are known for having, you know, correct registered dogs that are jumping in that fluffy shit too. And so you know, money always drives an industry. It's going to push at the front line of where everything's changing constantly, and then shit's going to catch up. So you know, it's our responsibility as breeders. We got to be more responsible, and you know, it's everybody as a whole, just like everybody as a whole that shames people and makes people feel bad. We got to be the ones that pick people up and compliment people and make them comfortable with a dog, and not just tell them, you know, oh, that dog's a piece of shit because it's a dog.
Okay, quick question came from the comments. I'm not sure, Brad, if you've seen the freaky female that I have. She went viral probably about a year or so ago. But you just said, doing the proper breeding, just being more responsible when it comes to the dogs, responsible breedings. He asked me, how do I feel about my dog, knowing that she's a freaky female? You stated that a lot of vets don't really recommend you to breed a freaky dog. If you were to breed the dog, what would your direction be on breeding this freaky female?
I always try to get on the line, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you notice with Kobe, he's got some dogs that have the crazy fronts. He's got Nacho and Icon and some of these other bullies that are coming out that got some great fronts on them for the exotic community, the way that they like it. So you can breed your dog on the line, so where it's going to go correct or it's going to go freaky. You don't have to just have all freaky dogs and double down on flaws trying to get one good dog at a litter. You can go the other way and try to clean it up a little bit and get a dog that is a really good example of both sides that can be taken either way. So that way, if you want to be correct, they can breed your dog and they can get some results to keep their line correct. If they want to be freaky, they could take the freaky female and breed her in, or the freaky male and then change it to what some more exotic look is. But it's just some of the issues that are just known to just take a dog out from the gate. There are some dogs that are a little freakier, that are a little bit more exotic, that can run and play and that are fine. So it's just about educating yourself, and it's just about making sure that you put the best stuff out there, and if you're going to put your name on it, have some respect for your kennel and what your product is. That way you can stand up and hold your head up and be like, I'm my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Brad, so I got a question. I got a big question. So I'm going fronts. Because that's how I came in the game. That's how that's what they were pushing when I came in. So it's kind of like what I got in, I learned. That's where I started it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know the fronts, how the hell that shit even come a part of the exotic game? Like, where it come from? You know what I'm saying? You being in the game.
So I know that there's different styles. Like, okay, you could have a dog with some nice knots on its elbow that just it still looks like it's standing fine, and it just has a little bit of exaggerated knots. They almost look like muscles. Then you got dogs whose front legs just do a V. You know what I mean? Where their elbows are stuck out to the side and it looks like that they're bent at all times. That's, I think, the difference between what we think is freaky fronts. Like the knots look great. The little exaggerated bows where they got them, the muscly knots, you don't see, you see them dogs can still move well. And the look is, gives it a good look in the front, gives it a little bit more spread, when it's stacking on the table. But I'm just talking about the ones that are crippled. I'm not at all saying that there are no dogs with fronts that look great. There are a ton. And it's not about that. It's about these dogs that are just too overdone. And then people just saying that that's the tightest shit ever when they don't really understand what the hell they have. But the dog's well put together and it got some nice fronts and it's a muscled up bull. That's way different than some of these dogs that are just, creeping, side to side, where in their rear ends cow-hocked, and people are saying that shit's tight because that's just health issues,
Yeah.
So real quick comment from the comment section, raw_exotics_ says bows and bowed is different.
Yeah,
they are.
Hey, so Brad, I'm trying to say where it come from. Like, when it started, when it became big, because get in the game or what?
I've never crossed it, but if you look, it isn't from Frenchies, because Frenchies are more correct. And so if you see some of the bulldogs, the more standard bulldogs, like the mini EBs, it seems like had a little bit of bows on them more than the bigger English bulldogs that they had, so maybe it was a cross with that, because the first people you started seeing it with is really like the bully camp line, and some of these bigger camps a long time ago started getting it in their program. I've had people DNA puppies, and the exotic, like everybody says, the exotic is almost a third with Frenchie, bully, and English bulldog at this point. It's not just a bulldog and a pit bull like it used to be at APBT. They are crossed now. And so, if you look at Frenchies, you rarely see it. If you look at the English bulldogs, like the more standard ones, you rarely see it. But now you're starting to see it come across on the English and the Frenchies. You got Frenchies that are structured up that got like a little bow, it looks like. I've seen some coming out of Kong's camp out here in Sac. And so I'm not really into the crossing of the bullies, so I can't, or any of the breeds. I kind of just bred the top studs and kept the littler dog to get my dogs little. I didn't really try to go and breed to anything to make them small. And so I'm not really privy to the inside because I'm kind of vocal about doing shit the right way. I think there's more longevity in doing shit the right way. I think you can trick somebody with some shit that you create off a crossbreed, but when that dog is scatter breeding and you're not getting the results, there's no consistency, I don't think they last. And so for me, I'm trying to last and trying to make people have a consistent yard. If you talk to those people that breed the Cobe, 6 out of the 8 of their dogs, man, are so similar, it ain't even funny. And so it does take longer, and some people ain't got no time. Some people's friend hit, and they're like, fuck that, I'm going to hit. And they want to go do some shit right now. Their boy goes and gets some cars and some jewelry and fucking starts flossing on them. And they want to come back and battle that shit. So you end up with people that do take shortcuts. In every industry, you got people that are moral, and you got people that are just chasing fucking money. And so with this much money around and this many people flossing money, flossing cars, flossing the shit that they're getting, you're gonna always have people that want to get to that shit as quick as possible. Some people ain't gonna fuck around and wait, So I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure we could poke around and do a little bit of homework, but it's not some outside breed because as far as I've seen with the DNA, we're not getting anything besides Frenchie, Bully, and APBT. Now, is your dog 40 or 50% one or the other, so that you get that look more than other people, because everybody's not going to be even, but just but yeah.
Hey, somebody just DM me and said it came from Miyagi. And that's Miyagi with the first bull with the front. Everybody.
And I said TBC had the look down, which is what I said. That's the first camp that I really seen that was getting it too. But and you can see. So okay, say you got a dog that don't have a visual flaw. Yeah. And then like if you're inbreeding, okay, when you look into inbreeding, it specifically says take the 2 best specimens from a litter if you're gonna cross a brother-sister litter. Hold on, Bear. It says do not breed anyone that has a visual flaw. Because say Kobe don't have a visual flaw, but he carries it, and one of his sisters had a visual flaw. If you cross those, you're gonna double down on that flaw, and it's gonna start coming out into your puppies like over half the litter, not just like a puppy. Yeah. So like say you breed and you start seeing the flaws in a litter. You say you got 1 or 2 puppies out of 6 or 8 puppies. Can you have what? Okay. If you have say you got like 2 puppies that have that issue. Now if you breed those puppies to each other, now the next litter you're going to have 2 puppies that are okay, and most of the litter is going to have those issues. You're doubling down on the flaws. Yeah. So I think some people chasing those elbows or chasing those bows, they try to take 2 dogs that have a similar flaw and they combine them, and then you get a dog that's really fucking sloppy and fucked up. And then they don't want to go, damn, I went too far. And some of these bigger camps just go, look at this shit, and they pump it really hard, because there's camps that there's people that are followers. They don't have their own ideas, their own vision. Yeah, it's a big name camp, and they're going to get influenced by somebody with money. So people with money can push a line, and a fucking 1,000 motherfuckers with no fucking direction are going to start pushing the same exact line because that's a popular person. Yeah. And so if you're going to inbreed, you got to be more responsible. Do your homework. Most of the answers you ask your friends, you can Google and look on these breeder boards or on stuff with just MDs. They have pet MD shit that has topics about inbreeding, and it just lets use the best 2 physical specimens, because your goal is to recreate that good dog, that you had that was healthy. And if you took the 2 healthy brothers and sisters and crossed them, the goal is to keep your line tight, keep your blood tight, because if you got a dog that's killing it and he's a star and you cross him with the female, those puppies are only 50% your star. Right. So now you got to cross that daughter back with the male to get back to 75%. It's the only way to get more than 50% blood. If you breed a dog, people get confused by this 10 times shit. Like say if you breed a female and she's bred off of fucking Bape, so then she's half Bape. Then you take that dog and you breed it to another dog that's half Bape. They both give 25%. And if they don't give exactly 25%, say one gives up 23, now your dog is 48% Bape. Now do that shit 5 more times, and you could have a fucking dog 40% Bape that's fucking 10 times Bape, but it's not even half Bape anymore because it's 10 times the other shit. It could have took a little bit from the mom's side, and now you got 10 times the bullshit from them other yards. So there's 10, 13, 15 times. That shit don't matter because you can never get more than fucking 50% of a dog off a son and daughter without doubling back to the mother or the father that gave you that fucking solid bloodline.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to this for everybody on the live. So inbreeding is not a bad thing.
Nah, you can inbreed, and it says you can, because there's only.
You gotta know when to.
It is because say you got Kobe and. AY dog. So then if you breed Kobe to a try and get a female that carries try, then you breed him to a different try and get a male that carries try. Now, if you cross that male and that female, they're going to be grandsons of Kobe, but they're going to have 50% of Kobe's blood, the same as a son and daughter, and you can create a try that has the same blood as a son, but they're grandkids by crossing and inbreeding two son and daughters that are from the same male. But if you crossbreed litter mates, then it's a little bit different because that's when you could start seeing a little bit more fucked up shit if you had flaws in that line that weren't visual. And so you really need to do your homework, and you have to understand that there is a risk when it comes to inbreeding. But if you read up on it, for generations, even go back to labs and everything else, it's the only way to preserve your line. If you water your line down in 2 breedings, you only got 25% of your stud. So if you have a fucking champion dog and you breed him 2 times, now you're selling 25% of that champ. There's no way for you to keep that champ fucking pure unless you inbreed back or you go back to a parent to get more, consolidation of that blood into your line.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fucking with
you. So let me ask you this, Brad. Would you feel more safer? And let's just do a compare and contrast. We got 2 litter mates, same mother, same father. One is more aggressive within the structure than the other. Like, okay, let's just say this one has nice bows on it, still aggressive, lacks no type of mass, no type of definition. Then you got one that's, tight skinned, still lacks nothing, a little bit smaller. Would you, and not so aggressive with the bows, would you feel comfortable breeding those 2 litter mates?
It would if you're trying to get the elbows and that was your goal, then you could, because like I said, just because the other dog don't show it, it carries it because that's how the other litter mate has it. So it's going to be in there. So if you breed the 2 together, you're going to see a more exaggerated version